Nah, that's the wrong one.
What you know about me? Seen it all, heard it all. Oh, what you know about me? I done it all, just want it all. Oh, what you know about me? I seen it all, heard it all. Oh, what you know about me? Oh, what you know about me? Oh, what you know about me?
Bro, we are global. We are live globally. We are the best. DJ Khaled voice.
Come on. You know what it is, y'all. We out here, man. We in the building. We in the building, man. First of all, more than the title. Wait, hold on. We gotta go back into because the thing is on. Hold up, we're gonna get into here right now. The banner's up. I got you. So everybody on audio, we gonna rock it out right now. I got y'all. Come on. Hold up. Bing bing. Let's get this out the way. And now you see us. What's going on?
Man,
we rocking and we rolling. So we got everything on the mobile. We rocking out. You know what it is. Let's start from the top. This is more than the title. I'm your host as usual, Jarrett, Chief Revenue Officer at Outside the Box Digital. And you know I got my brother, my brethren, your favorite CEO, Chadeo in the fucking building.
Hey yo, we in listen, man. We in motherfucking Bel Air for day two, huh?
Day two
of the Mansion Mastermind. Now, I want to tell you something right now. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I don't give a fuck what level you at. If you've been at this event, there's no fucking way that you can walk away from this event and say you ain't learned shit, cuzzo.
That's true.
I'm messing. We do millions. Let's be clear, ladies and gentlemen. It's not about bragging. We do millions of impressions, and I've learned shit already.
Mike and Kev was talking
Kev was talking that real shit. John was talking that real shit, bro. This is the real. And I'm gonna tell you something. A lot of y'all that said y'all was gonna be out here, you're not out here.
Where y'all at?
John, I didn't see him. John, when I pulled up, I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, talk is cheap.
That's a fact, man.
And you know what? There's a lot of people that did invest a lot to come here and learn from the best. So bet on yourself. The same principle every day you come on this podcast. Bet on yourself. How bad do you want it? You got to choose to be him or her. And that's what we're doing. Everybody that's in this building right now in Bel Air chose to be him or her. Chose to be the ones, man. And we rocking with our brother right here, man. Straight up, man. Cheers to that. Cheers to Limelight Media.
Come on.
Cheers to Mike Barron.
Where you at?
Cheers to Bandman.
Come on.
Sorry, I got to cheers with it. I got to cheers with it. And I just want to say this, you know, to piggyback Cuzzo, man, the message that has been consistent, John, and if I'm wrong, I want you to correct me.
I'll cut you off.
The message that has been consistent throughout these 2 days is it is impossible for you to make a way forward for yourself if you are too afraid to put skin in the game.
Message. Well, you have to. You have, and for those that don't know, skin in the game, what does that mean?
Right. Talk to him, John. Bro. Talk to him, John.
Wait, before you talk,
you gotta
introduce who you are first.
Yeah, let them know who you are.
Let them know who you are. You see the drip. Let them know who you are.
No, you definitely see the drip. No, you definitely see the drip on him right now.
My boy dripping.
God damn, boy.
You know, I feel like in on the internal, like I was from New York.
Oh, I like that.
Wait,
what part, bro? What was that?
Just like my spirit and like my aura. Like,
but what you got?
My spirit, my aura.
You got to pick a borough, John. If we're gonna inaugurate you to New York, you gotta pick a borough. So think.
If he's in New York, what borough would you want to live in?
What borough would you want to represent with your spirit? What does your spirit say?
Look, I like Miles Morales, and he's a Brooklyn cat.
Nah.
No, he's Harlem.
Nah, he's Harlem.
Harlem, really?
He's
Harlem, Manhattan.
Spider-Man, dude.
Spider-Man, Harlem.
Wait, not the actor, the cartoon.
The cartoon. The Miles Morales.
He's Harlem.
Yeah, okay, I'm Harlem.
But I tell you what. He's uptown. But he's uptown Harlem.
He in El Barrio.
I was trying to give you uptown to kind of get it back to the Bronx, but he is El Barrio. He is East Side. He is East Side.
Okay.
So listen, hey, that's close enough though. Fuck.
Yeah, it is close enough.
He is Bronx adjacent, ladies and gentlemen.
Exactly.
He there. He good.
Nah, but
talk to us, bro.
Yeah, let's go.
Shit, man. I mean, fuck. I've been in the internet game for 12 years.
Okay.
Doing a lot of shit. Started from the bottom. Met Mike 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Obviously, for those that don't know, Mike Barron, he's throwing this event with Bandman Kevo, Wealthy and Famous. Mansion Mastermind is the first joint we're doing together.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Okay, you're good.
Amateur hour.
Yeah. No, you're good.
I'm on my third Dindu.
Okay, come on,
man. Let's go.
So, for me, it's just all about paying to get the information, because we talk about a lot of people don't want to pay to play. And a lot of people don't want to put their bread up to go and get the right information to get to the right access to the data to operate off of that.
Message.
a lot of people don't see success because they're not willing to invest into themselves so they could see, all right, what's on that other side?
Okay.
What's on the other side of the coin?
Right.
Because everyone is living a life to where it's like, okay, let me be conservative.
Yeah.
Let me save my money. If I do invest, then what's going to happen with this? What's going to happen with that? But regardless, it's like, all right, I mean, some shit's going to happen either way. You might as well make an investment to where you can see what's on the other side as far as positivity and make that risk.
Yeah.
Because it's a risk either. What's worse?
Yeah.
Staying where you're at or
period one. He going crazy.
See, period one.
I just want to pose this question to you, John, and I want you to answer forget the business.
Straight up.
Forget the business, right? Forget the relationships. What I want you to do is answer like a human being. In our culture, you know, with one of we get this all the time. We get the feedback from these interviews. We get the feedback from the culture. One of the biggest things that we get back all the time, John, is they're afraid because they don't want to get scammed out of their money.
They don't know what's the real.
They don't know that it's real.
Identify the real.
How do you identify what you're bringing to the table as the real and not the scam? That's what they need to know, John. How can they put their trust in you and Limelight?
Yeah, good question. So,
Yes, sir.
so first question you got to ask yourself is, what is the definition of a scam to you?
Okay, I like that.
Okay.
Shit. Oh, I like that.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about that.
Yeah,
like that.
because people got different definitions.
Right.
I mean, is it a scam if I paid San Francisco State University $100,000 and I don't have a degree?
Shit.
Oh, he came to part.
Talk to him.
He came to part.
No,
Talk to him. Man. Do it.
I went to college.
Mhm.
I
Right.
believe in education.
Mhm.
I graduated high school with a 4.0.
Wow.
I went to SF State, Bay Area, and I had an apparel design degree.
Okay.
And I did probably 3.5 years. Never actually used it, but I invested into the education. And my brother, he went to Cornell University. So for those that don't know, Cornell is like Ivy League.
Cornell.
That's like
Cornell.
that's like me saying you're from Harvard, you're from fucking Yale, Brown, Princeton.
That's an absolute fact.
So he has classmates who have degrees that are working at Target.
Message.
Yo, shit.
That's a message.
Is that a scam? Is it a scam if I go and buy clothes and I wash it once and it tears apart? So what is a scam to you? Is it a scam if I buy Uber Eats and I never get the food?
John, I just gotta stop you. I'm gonna be honest with you. And we've known you, ladies and gentlemen, let's be clear, right? A lot of our guests that come on the podcast, when we interview them, it is our first time meeting them, whether virtually or in person.
Yeah.
We want to give you background. We've met John already. We broke bread with John already. We had conversations. But I'm gonna be honest with you, John. I did not expect you to fucking give these answers right now. Not saying that you're not smart, but you fucking me up right now.
Crazy.
I didn't angle of which you were answering this. I wasn't even thinking that you was even going to go in that direction, bro.
But it's what you're saying as far as a scam, right? Like, so what you're doing, first of all, it's not a scam. Most people don't have the mindset to appreciate the information that's being given out.
No,
so if you don't appreciate the information that's being given out and you don't apply it, how the fuck can it be a scam if you didn't apply it and listen and had the mindset to improve?
There it is right there.
So that's what it is. So these brothers are shown. We here in Bel Air, from the Bronx to Bel Air.
That's a fact.
$50 million mansion.
Right.
They are getting to it. We've had intimate conversations with our brother.
That's a fact.
Yep. They are doing it the right motherfucking way.
That's
it's
a
just,
fact.
do you understand what the right way is and how it's going to apply to your life? That's what it is. So if it don't
different.
work for you, it works for him. You can't call that shit a scam.
And I just want to add this. Anything, any course, and if I'm wrong again, correct me.
Yeah, talk about it.
Any course that you have ever purchased from anybody, a college institute, a private person,
Whatever,
mastermind, it does not matter. I've never seen a provision in a course that says you will get a refund if what I teach you, you do not put into action.
100%.
Tell me right now.
No.
Tell me right now, right? All the way 100. I'll keep it all the way 100. I have myself been guilty of paying for courses, getting the information, and not implementing it myself. And I'm going to tell you, I've been guilty of that.
Facts.
And it is not the person it is not John's responsibility to force me, because no man can force you to do what you're not ready to do on your own. He gave me the info, but if I didn't put it to action, then the information doesn't become knowledge. It's just information. No plan of action.
Let me ask you a question, though, bro. When you met Mike, what was the one thing that made you gravitate to Mike?
Yeah. Oh, I would love to hear
like,
that.
What was that? What was the first conversation like, bro?
Yeah.
Like, I gotta hear it.
Yeah.
Okay. So before I dive into that, so look, it's all dependent upon what you value as far as the information. I'll answer what Mike did for me and what I
value as far as
what do you value as far as information?
Right.
And is it the gym's fault you pay for the gym but don't go work out?
Woo! No.
I just realized crazy. We're drinking Hindendus, and John got a soda pop.
Son.
So that's why he's super sharp, right? He's Iron Man right now. He Iron Man right now.
Let's go talk to him, bro. Talk.
Is it the fucking gym's fault? No, you got to get up and you got to go and get that shit, right?
Right.
So for this world, it's about being willing to want to learn, because if you're not willing to want to learn, then you're not going to be willing to want to earn.
No, John.
Nasty. You will not come on this show and do that.
You gotta get the fuck off the show.
John will get too many messages back to back, bro. That was crazy.
We're not gonna be able to talk.
That was crazy.
So you gotta be able to be willing to receive the information,
right?
Because once you can accept it, then you can start to understand it, duplicate it, and use it, and that's when you can start to see the benefits and the results of the information.
Right.
Can I ask you? But we deal with a lot of people that's in the hood, right?
Okay.
They get a lot of information. How do I vet what information is valuable and what information I should follow, bro?
Source. Source is power.
Okay.
So whoever you're getting your information from, where did they get it from? 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 You look at the source of where the information is coming from.
Okay.
And that's how you can validate whether it's bullshit or not. At least for me. Right, because I'm looking at, all right, if Kevo's telling me some shit about credit, who'd he learn it from, and who's his mentor, and you should be able to trace back the origin of the data so that you could validate it or invalidate it.
Message. But I'm gonna be honest with you. In our culture, motherfuckers ain't doing that type of work.
No.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Look at the first person they getting it from and say, do I trust this motherfucker? And if I trust him, I'm gonna do it. But the motherfucker ain't doing research on who he got it from or who he fucking.
But what does bro say all the time? Success comes with receipts.
It comes with receipts.
Look at the receipts.
It comes with receipts.
Look at the receipts.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
There's plenty of receipts. There's Mike told me I bought the most Lamborghinis in San Diego. There's receipts.
That's a fact.
So how the fuck can you not see the receipts and not be curious about how do I get to it?
Yeah.
Because he's real just like us. Mike is a real one, man.
Yeah.
Straight up. So that's I'm like, what gravitate? Because you said you was what was your background before you met Mike, and lead them into the conversation with Mike? So
let me hear that.
Yeah.
So I'm 30 right now.
Okay.
Mike is 10 years older than me.
Yeah.
He's 40. I met Mike when I was 20, and he was 30.
Okay.
So when I was 20, I had already did network marketing.
Okay.
So that was the build the team and also sell the product and yada yada. Pyramid scheme, like whatever you want to call it. Like I did the MLM. I did network marketing. Yeah. So I did the network marketing. So I already had gotten introduced to like this data and information of like, okay, success, business, entrepreneurship, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then I went to college and I was like, okay, let me figure out if this might be the route for me. So I always appreciated design, art, apparel. So I dabbled into apparel design, graphic design, shit like that, right? So my brother knew that I had a passion for artwork. And he was working at Grant Cardone's office, my brother.
Grant Cardone. Okay.
Fire, bro.
Right. So who do you think he met at Grant's office?
Motherfucking Mike.
Mike.
Had to be Mike.
Right.
He met Mike at Grant's office.
Right.
So Mike was doing his thing, selling the websites, and he brought my brother into it.
Mm-hmm.
And they moved to San Diego. I'm in the Bay Area. And my brother rings me up one day. He's like, yo, I just started this business. It's with Mike. This is what we do, yada, yada. I'm looking for someone that can do an internship to help with like the fulfillment for like the logos, the branding, and social media. So I was like, bro, let's run it up. Entry level shit.
Okay.
So that's what I started with. I started with entry level design work.
Yeah.
And the beautiful part about Nick and Mike is they were really good at selling. So the projects I got to work on, kept getting elevated. So I did like a little logo for this fitness chick, and then I'm making like an album cover, and now I'm working on websites, and that's how shit started to really take off. So our first year in business, we did $1 million.
Woo! First year in business?
First 12 months.
Bless you. Nigga made him sneeze. That money made him sneeze.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Need some
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm from the hood. I'm allergic to talk like that. I'm allergic. That's give me allergies. $1 million.
Yeah.
I'm allergic. Give me the EpiPen.
Motherfucker breaking out.
That's a fact. Getting hives all over just thinking about some shit like that. Legally? Oh wait, John. Legally. Yeah. You did $1 million in your first year?
Yeah.
And you came in on an entry-level position as a support player? We got to talk about the importance of that, bro. Just look at how that looks, bro.
The first 12 months.
That's crazy.
First 12 months. And the thing is, we had no ad spend, we had no money, we had no credit, we had no cars, we had no fucking. I didn't have somewhere to sleep. I slept in the office.
Wow.
So
how long did you sleep in the office? Like, what was it?
6 months.
6 fucking
months.
months.
So imagine a couch like this,
Yeah.
little, turns into a futon. That would be my bed, and I'd share it with my brother.
Message. Hold on. And you 20 years old
at this time,
not arguing, not debating. You were still razor fucking focused after sleeping on a couch for 6 months, saying, "I am not stopping this fucking journey." What?
Come on, man.
I just come on, John.
The grind like that, you can't shine like that.
That's a fact. Where does that mindset come from, John? We got to talk about that. Where does that mindset come from? Your parents? Can you just talk about like? How they was raised. Who instilled that work ethic in you, bro?
I will say it comes from pops.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
There we go.
So my dad was a Marine.
Oh.
My dad. Hoorah. Yeah.
Listen, he gets a lot of basketball guys. So I go when you say Marine, he plays basketball. So when you say Marine, I get excited. So one for the home team.
So my dad was a Marine.
Yeah.
And my mom.
Look at the computer.
My mom was just crazy.
Yeah. People comment.
So
just respond.
She was really hard on us. And back then, in high school, you couldn't really cheat your way to a 4.0.
Okay.
So we had to really get straight A's and study and shit to get the 4.0.
Right.
So they taught me at a very young age that education and athletics and academics was how you become successful in life.
Gotcha.
So the nurturing that they did for us to become good athletes, get straight A's, we put that same energy not into sports but into business, and that's what helped us pop off. So why was I able to sleep in the office, grind, wake up at 5 a.m., work 8, 10, 12, 15-hour days, then go take a breather, go work again? Well, I mean, the reason is because I believed in the vision. I believed in where I was going, and I believed in the peers that were around me. And anything is easy when you're doing it with people that are on the same wavelength.
I'm gonna tell you something right now, John. Of all the things you say, not only do I relate to it, but that shit you just said right now is the reason me and my cousin built this platform.
Yeah.
My cousin came to me and said, "Cousin, I'm ready. I got the podcast." I said, "I know nothing about podcasts, but just what you said. You know why it was easy for me to jump off the ledge?" And we talk about who is willing to jump off the fucking ledge with you, right? When my cousin came to me, I seen the determination in his eyes, John.
He was locked in.
You hear me? I seen his work ethic. I seen what education he had.
Yeah.
And when he said, "Cuzzo, I'm ready," it was, I didn't even hesitate. Cuzzo, did I hesitate, Cuzzo?
Not a question.
I said it's done.
But you know what?
It's done, bro.
Whether it's my cousin, whether it's somebody you're dealing with romantically, females, they respect the work that you put in. They know if you're serious or not by the work and commitment that you put in.
Message.
That's the real shit. So before my cousin came in, guess what? I was doing it for 2 years, making money for somebody else's business with the CEO of Revolt, CEO of 16 Handles, people that I did not know. I was doing this shit from my couch in the Bronx.
By himself.
Spinning Indian style.
By himself.
Chilling.
By himself.
No game plan. But guess what? Like Big Court said the other day, right? You don't have to have it all figured out.
That's a fact.
I just knew I had a North Star and I don't give a fuck. I'm going to get to the moon because we're going to be SpaceX with it.
Yeah, fuck.
You feel me, bro?
Let's go.
That's what you was on.
That's the fact.
That's what you was on, man. So you respect the work, man. So
you got to.
So matter of fact, let me ask you, this is a great segue, bro.
Let me hear that.
You doing that? You sleeping in the crib for 6 months. What was the mama I made it moment? You did all that fucking grind. What was the moment that like almost made you shed a tear, bro?
Or shed a tear.
Yeah, or shed a tear. Like,
Like,
what was that moment for you, bro? I know you had to. Because I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna shed a lot of fucking tears.
Yeah.
When it goes.
I'm gonna cry like a little bitch.
Right,
That's real.
Let me paint a picture. Pretend your mom and your pops.
Yeah.
Hypothetically here.
Yes,
Right.
please.
Imagine you raise two sons.
Yeah.
One of them is a 4.0 student and he's valedictorian. Y'all know what valedictorian
Yeah,
is?
absolutely. Top of the class.
Top of the class.
Top of the class.
Athletics.
Yes, sir.
Your other son, same thing. 4.0 prom king.
Okay.
So
you could have been valedictorian, salutatorian.
I mean, for real.
Yeah, for real.
So two sons. I was good at sports. My brother was phenomenal.
Got you.
My brother was a 2-time state champion.
Got you.
When he graduated high school, he was number 2 in the nation as far as recruit. So he went to Cornell University.
Right.
Now imagine, again, mom and pops, you're seeing your son not get his hand raised for state once or twice, but multiple times for winning that tournament, going to an Ivy League school.
Come on, where we come from.
And where we come from. One summer, Mom, I'm a leave college. I'm toss everything in the back trunk. Not for me. I'm gonna go try this other lane. And then a couple of months later, your other son, who you thought was maybe like that last hope of the family, no one in my family has a college degree to this day.
Wow.
And said, all right, look, I'm gonna follow in Big Bro's footsteps. I'm leaving college too. How do you think they feel?
I'm gonna put the Jordan meme up. Nigga. They was the crying face. It was this. It was that.
Literally. Disappointed. Let down.
I don't even know if disappointed is the word for that, bro, because you guys were phenomenal in school and you are on track to be rock star. I don't even know if disappointed even qualifies for something like that. And not only one kid, but both of your kids.
Mama hit you with it. Are y'all both stupid? I know she did. She had to hit you like, what the hell?
Oh, no.
Right. What happened?
So I was in college.
Yeah.
I had a minimum wage job. I was a pizza cashier.
Right.
That's how I was paying rent.
Okay.
So I lived in the Bay Area and I was broke, but I was still able to get by. When I called my mom and told her, all right, I'm dropping out, I'm gonna go do my thing, she said, okay, you're on your own. And I said, okay, chin up, deep breath, chest out.
Right.
I'm on my own. Let's
Come
go.
on, man.
I didn't see him for a year.
Yeah.
My parents.
Wow.
No Christmas, Thanksgiving, no happy birthday, mijo. It was a cold shoulder for a hard straight 12 months. Damn! I grew up was a really small farm town.
Okay.
So where I grew up, there's only one high school and there's only one junior high. Think about that. Like, how many high schools?
Everybody go to the one spot.
Everybody know each other.
Everybody.
Yeah, it's like cheers. Everybody knows your name.
People talk shit.
Yeah.
So, hey, the Pena brothers, they went to Ivy League.
Come on, no.
Uh-oh.
We just talked about
No. We just mentioned you. We just mentioned you. Come on, man. Come on, dog.
Come on, man.
No. We talking. What you just said outside?
What you just said outside, man? Make a
cat jump in the pool like Poppy Chulo.
Make a cat.
All right.
It's not right.
No, bro talking that shit. Bro talking
nah,
that
listen,
shit.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
It's up to you.
John over here being a fucking rock star.
Bro talking that shit.
John being a rock star. Yeah, John.
Talk that talk, bro.
Yeah.
John being a rock star, you coming as a guy, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Come on, bro.
He talking his shit.
No, he talking that shit.
You know, he talking that shit, bro.
If you east, midwest, south, northeast, west, I'm like.
Now John talking that shit though, man.
Talking a little bit.
No, talk. No. Matter of fact, come in, bro.
John talking that shit, bro.
No, pop in.
Go do it. You did. 2 minutes. That's it.
2 minutes.
Listen. So John telling the story.
Yeah. What up, motherfuckers? We live?
We live, bro.
We live.
We live, bro.
Motherfucking G when they fucking slap you in the fucking face. West Coast, East Coast, Midwest, Dirty South, all that bullshit. What up, Mexico? What up, Canada?
Hey,
what up, motherfucking
you had a
South
motherfucker
America?
jump in the pool, man. That was crazy.
You fuck around, put me in this motherfucker. I'm gonna try all of these bitches up, bro.
That's
Is there a question? Let me know, bro.
John, listen, John was breaking it down, man.
Yep.
John was breaking it down.
John, my balance.
No, for real. John was breaking it down about how him and his brother, man, went to college, man, and even though they were superstars, decided to
they been superstars, bro. Since they was kids.
That's what he's telling us, bro.
That's where we're at.
Road less travel, John. Yeah.
No, yeah. So we graduate. We tell parents, all right, we're gonna go do our thing.
Yeah.
They say, all right, go do it, but like don't speak to us. It was a year drought.
Wait, your parents said
let me say what I gotta say real quick. I got about 2 minutes.
All right, go ahead.
I'm gonna tell you like this though. So sorry, John. Nick Legend, his older brother, is a 4-time state placer for wrestling.
That's what he said.
2-time state champion.
Wait, you didn't say wrestling.
John.
Yeah, but listen though, you ain't gonna be no state champion unless you're if you're a punk.
You gotta be a G.
No, hold on,
John, it's 10,000 kids in California.
You're not listening though. I told you he's a fucking basketball. I'm a wrestler, John. Why
he wrestled. No, he wrestled.
I'm
he wrestled.
Champion wrestler.
No, he wrestled. No,
I'm
John.
a wrestler, bro.
Yeah, John.
The 82, the 89, the 102, and the 105. What are you talking about, bro? I'm a wrestler, bro.
No, John, you're a wrestler.
What the fuck?
Yes,
bro.
Chadeo, you're best year wrestler. Chadeo, how far you going to stay? You one of the...
I went states.
Damn.
Yes, bro.
I went states.
But you was a lightweight though when you was younger.
I was super lightweight. Like I said, I wrestled the 82. No, bro. I was 4'11", 82 pounds in high school.
Oh, you had a little growth.
I was that kid that had the book bag that you're like, no, seriously, do you belong in high school? So I wrestled.
But when you were a senior, how much you weigh?
No, when I was a senior, I was 165, 5'9".
Oh, damn, you got big as fuck.
Yeah, I had the growth spurt.
Damn.
I played football at that time, so I had the growth spurt.
So when he was the most tight though, what year was it? 9th grade, 10th grade, 11th grade? When all the wrestling shit.
10th grade.
Okay, so 10th grade,
I wrestled the 102, the 105, I think the 112.
So California, we said 103.
Oh, 103. Okay. 103, yeah. But remember, you're not supposed to jump more than 2 weight classes.
No, you're not.
Right?
So Chadeo. So 103, 10th grade, you was murky motherfuckers?
Facts, bro.
Athletic though.
Facts, bro.
Yeah,
like that?
Yeah, I love that.
Like that.
But I ain't gonna hurt you. I didn't like to wear the singlet, bro. It was too tight on me.
I know.
I used to wear the jacket and the suit until it was time to get on the mat.
Yeah. And then you get
walking out on that fucking uniform. I was like, I don't like this.
What's the high school though?
Huh?
What's the high school?
I went to Kennedy, bro.
Kennedy where, bro?
That's a fact. So Kennedy at that time wasn't known for wrestling. We were known for football. We are the #1 football high school in New York.
So you was really fucking motherfuckers up though?
I was first of all, I was beating niggas in like 15 seconds. Let me tell you why. Let me just tell you why real quick. I developed the strength because I was so small at the time. Pause. Nobody was my sparring
athletic
partner.
As fuck.
Nobody was my sparring partner. I had to spar with my coach who was 300 pounds. So all he would do is just lay on me and just do shit to get me strong enough to move him. Once I was able enough to move a 300 pound
you can move
anybody my weight, I was throwing you around like a rat.
So you started fucking wrestling for what, 9th grade?
No, I started wrestling in junior high and they recruited me.
Oh, like that?
Yeah, that's a fact.
So you was really fucking motherfuckers up though.
That's a fact. I always been a physical type.
Let me ask a question though.
Yeah.
Is you what we can call like a specimen? Athletic ass motherfucker, jump high.
I don't know. I would never consider myself a specimen. Sounds crazy.
Well, look at you fucking on. Shit. You specimen ass motherfucker. You wasn't back then, but you now.
It sounds crazy, Mike.
No, specimen mean
that sounds like a science experiment.
That sounds like that sounds crazy. But
but you weren't normal.
No, definitely not. I definitely was a true athlete. Like I said,
that's
I
what
did 3
That's what I'm saying.
Gymnastics, wrestling, and football.
Oh, you did gymnastics first?
All around gymnastics, all around. Rings, high bar, vault, floor. We get busy. Even to this day, at 45 years old, I go outside and get fucking.
You 45?
I'm 40. I'll be 46.
Let me take your shades
and I'll get busy.
Motherfucker, you ain't got one wrinkle. But what you got? Botox?
Never in your life.
He said Botox.
Never. No artificial.
No, he ain't got no wrinkles.
Sweetness than this motherfucker.
And how come you actually got no wrinkles though?
Huh? It's black don't crack.
Nah, that's
wild.
No, but I respect that, man. When he told me, he said, State, bro, his brother was rocking, bro.
No, bro. But look, we love New York, bro. But I'm gonna talk about some wrestling shit.
Okay, talk to me.
So when you talk about wrestling, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you like this, whether you know or not, I'm gonna tell you real fast.
Yeah.
California, one of the hardest.
Yep.
Pennsylvania, one of the hardest.
I believe it.
But guess what? Though? New Jersey.
Yeah, no, I believe it.
And I'm talking about prep. I'm not talking about NCAA.
No, I get you.
So it's like California, it's Pennsylvania, and it's like New Jersey.
I believe it.
And when we go to like the national championship, it's that state and that state and that state.
Mm-hmm.
It's the coolest motherfuckers.
I'm gonna tell you this. Like I said, my high school wasn't known for wrestling.
Yeah.
The high school that was known for wrestling was called Truman. You look it up.
What Truman?
Truman was in Co-op City. Truman High School is
but is that New York though?
Yes, it's called what we call the Valley. And the Valley kids went to Truman. Truman's wrestling program was so good.
Some white boy
they
shit.
would go overseas to like Germany and all that.
International.
I'm telling you right now, I couldn't fuck with Truman because they had every weight class, 2 and 3 people except mine. I bust Truman's ass.
No, they're gonna get.
I bust Truman's ass.
They're not following me.
Yeah.
A team, B team, C team.
That's a fact.
Right?
That's a fact.
Varsity motherfucker B still sick with it.
And subs to all of those teams.
Right though.
That's a fact.
But it's like the B team motherfucker is still gonna fuck you up.
I promise you that.
Right now. I promise you. Wrestling, man.
Everybody in that, let me tell you. Anybody that don't know wrestling, let me just tell you something, right? Every weight division, if you win or lose or you forfeit, you lose points. You can win.
You don't want to do that.
I used to win as an individual, but we would lose as a team because we would lose different weight classes and we would lose as a team. See, if you don't wrestle, you don't know that. So I would win my weight division and I would bump 2 to 3 weight divisions up, which you're only supposed to allow to bump 2. But I would bump 3 because they didn't have people as light as I was. But we would still lose as a team because against these other teams, these teams, we didn't have enough weight divisions to cover.
Let me ask you a weird question, though. That's a weird question.
Yes, sir.
So, like, it's love in the hood.
Yeah,
but sometimes in the hood, you kind of get busy.
That's a fact.
Even when you're like, oh, you don't like, I'm gonna go fight him in the little fucking in the little fucking playground.
Yeah,
you had to, right? You're a big homie. I said
that's a fact.
But you might be 12 years old. You might be 17 years old. The big homie say, "Go fight that man."
You got to go do what you got to do.
Yeah, right.
That's a fact.
It was never too crazy, but you got to go fight, right? You get your respect, right?
Shoot the 5.
But let me ask you a question though. When you're doing that wrestling shit, do you feel like on this? Did you feel like you was a little more capable when you were doing that wrestling shit? When you could dump a motherfucker's head?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I felt I felt like I had an unfair advantage because I never trained with anybody anywhere near my weight or strength. Because I always trained with my coach who was 300 pounds. That's why I could bump 3 weight classes. But because you're only 125. My coach is 300. I'm gonna fucking throw you like a rag doll.
Watch this.
Yeah.
So I'm really with the street bullshit, right?
Yeah, okay. Here we go.
Watch this. Yeah. This motherfucker got tattoos on his face. Yeah. And he like this.
Yeah.
But I've already been to wrestling 2 years.
Yeah.
So now he want to go see me outside of high school and shit, after school and shit. So I go look at the man and he like this. And all I did was fucking did double leg and dumped on his fucking head. He got a concussion.
That's it.
You track what I'm trying to say?
Listen,
like we in the streets right now, and I got
and it's funny that you said double leg because I prefer the single leg takedown.
Okay,
but I prefer you hear what I'm saying into a fireman carry.
Okay,
yeah. You know you talking that for, Mike? All these real wrestlers know this shit. Yeah,
I'm outside. This motherfucker don't like me. Yeah, but he don't know what I know with this bullshit.
Yeah, you know technical skills.
Look, I'm trying like this. We outside at the train tracks and shit. Yeah, motherfucker like this. He like 6'5" and shit. I'm in 10 grand and shit, and I'm good here. And I just grabbed the motherfucker and his head going to the railroad and he's done.
Sorry for you.
But I got this new thing. Yeah. This is before Jiu-Jitsu popular. Yeah. This is before MMA. This is before UFC popular. Yeah. This is before BJJ.
Absolutely.
So when I learned this wrestling shit, bro, I can whoop anybody's ass in the hood.
That's a fact.
Is that real for you though?
Let me tell you.
You feel me though?
I don't want to drag it, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, we're gonna move on.
Anybody that knows me and know how I gave it up, I used to love to fight.
Me too.
Right? Because I knew eventually I had good hand skills.
Yeah.
Right.
And when you beat a person hand skills, 9 out of 10, they want to grab you. Right. And I've always been a little guy, pause, so the bigger guys would always try to grab me.
But they say all fights.
Smile, John. You know what? Because once you grab me, I'm like,
goodbye.
It's over.
If you don't know how to wrestle, and now I bust your fucking ass.
But they said like this. They said all street fights end on the ground.
That's a fact. Most of them.
Yeah. So if you grab an ass motherfucker,
most of them.
If you actually train with the grabbing shit,
goodbye. Nasty with it.
Goodbye,
bro.
I could beat up anybody.
Yeah.
I was with the bullshit, bro.
But you know what? I'm gonna be honest with you, Mike. The only motherfucker I'm trying to beat up right now is the IRS motherfucker.
Guaranteed.
I didn't come here to sunny California to fight. I came here to fuck up the IRS motherfucker. Yeah, I came here to learn some games so I could pay less taxes and make more money to feed my family. And this mastermind shit. And I'm gonna tell you right now, Mike, like we said with John, we said with John sitting right here, I'm gonna tell you right now, you know, nigga, I don't fake no fun.
Nah.
I already learned wild shit. We said it already. We've already learned so much already, bro. And I'm not being funny. I need to lie. I'm valid.
You want 50 with the bullshit.
I'm fucking 10 toes. And I'm telling you, Mike, I've already learned motherfucker. We already so excited that when we get home, like, you know what we implementing when we get home? So as soon as we get home, John, you know what Mike said? You know what fucking, you know what fucking Bandman said? We done took notes already. We're putting all that into implementation as soon as we get home, bro.
You got to.
Because we will not be the ones to come out here, learn something, and not put action to it. That's what I'm saying to you, Mike.
Hey, Chadeo, when we went to the hood, John was there, huh?
Nah.
Not that day. Not that
John,
day.
you were there in New York with us?
No, he came the next time. I mean, he came the first time. He came the next time.
Huh?
Yeah, he came the next time.
He needed that experience, though.
Yeah, but it's okay.
But John good in the hood, though. You know why he good in the hood? You know why he good in the hood? Because he authentic.
Joe, John just came here and dropped so many fucking jewels.
Man, John's a genius,
crazy, bro. No, I'm dead serious, bro. I just told John, am I lying? I said, John, I didn't even expect you to answer that fucking question like that. Did I just say that, John?
Yeah, you did.
I said that, bro.
Hey, John. Remember I told you? I said, dude, my New York family's very important.
Nah, you real, bro.
Nah, we got to pull up again.
But ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something.
Let me go to Jarrett, bro. I got to go.
Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something real quick before Mike get out of here. Once again, right?
I got to go.
This is what we are talking about, right? Stop being so self-conscious. Stop being so egotistical.
Stop being a bitch.
Stop. Oh, I ain't want to say it like that, right?
Yeah.
Yo, listen. We flew 3,000 miles. Like, let's be very fucking clear. We flew 3,000 plus miles to come hang out with these two, right? To come hang out with other people that are doing things that we're doing on a different level. And although we rock stars, we still taking notes and we still learning from dudes, and we gonna get better. Invest in yourself. Be willing to fucking put skin in the game and be willing to take a mentorship fucking course. And that's the first step. But the second step is put that shit to action and make it happen for yourself. Other than that, you wasting everybody's time and their money. And really, you're not wasting their time and their money because they successful. You wasting your own fucking time and your own motherfucking money. Talk to me, Mike.
I'm gonna say it like this, man. You fucking my dog. I love you. You fuck with my dog, I'll fuck with you. Trying to get the next, I'll fuck with you. If you really fucking got a good ass personality, you got a good ass story, you want to try to fucking actually break generational fucking curses, I'll fuck with you. If you excuse maker, if you're gonna go blame this, and you're gonna go blame that, if you're gonna go say I can't, eat a dick, bitch.
You see the first one more than the title, man. You know what I'm saying? Mike going back to do his thing, man. So John, man. So finish the story, man. So you know, you guys are rock stars. You guys are in college. You decide to make the decision to follow your brother and drop out, man.
Drop out. Fucking no guarantees.
No guarantees.
No. What if I could? What if I don't? It was just all right. What do I have access to? What people? What resources? And how can I make this fucking work?
How can I make this work?
It took longer. It took longer than I had expected. But if I were to go back and click the reset button and do it all over again, the first thing I would do is get very clear on the life that I want to live.
Okay.
So name exactly the life that you want to live. What does that mean? What do you drive? What house you pulling up to? You got a wife, you got kids. What type of clothes do you wear?
Right.
Everything, top down. The more detailed, the better. So define the life that you want to live. That's step number one.
That's a fact.
Step number two is you need to set goals.
Set goals.
So cool. You want to drive a car, but by when?
Okay.
Cool. You want to
time frames.
Yeah, you want to own a home, but by when?
Okay.
So I believe everything happens 3 times.
Oh.
So number one, it happens in the mind.
In the mind.
Number two, it happens on paper.
On paper.
You write it down.
Okay.
And number three, it happens in reality.
Let me just say this to you, John. Let me say this to you for real. I've been getting money. I've been hustling since I was 7 years old. 7. Most motherfuckers would never survive the life I live. Like I said, everybody know my story. It took me 3 elementary schools. It took me 3 elementary schools to graduate elementary school. I started getting kicked out of school in the 4th fucking grade. I was the smartest kid in every school I got kicked out of.
Damn.
Now that's an accolade, motherfuckers. I was the valedictorian of every school I got kicked out of.
Oh, fuck.
I'm gonna say this to you.
That's different.
I swear on everything I love. You know what changed my fucking life, John? Exactly what you said. You know what I said to myself? What life do I want to fucking live?
Yeah.
Right? Even though I'm going through everything that I'm going through, John, the drugs, the crime, the gangster shit, all the shit that the 80s had to deliver to the youth, right?
Yeah.
I said, well, what life do I want to live? When I decided what life I wanted to live, John, you know what I said to myself secondly? Well, what man do I have to be to obtain that motherfucking life?
That's cold.
And then I decided to put forth the effort to become the man that could obtain the life that I want to live. So when you just said what you just said, I said, I'm from New York, you from San Diego, right? We 10, 15 years apart, same fucking mindset.
Tapped in, yeah.
Do you see what
same
that?
frequency?
Do you see the same frequency?
Same
so that goes to
frequency.
show you that a winner's mentality doesn't mean that you're from the same demographic.
Oh, no.
It doesn't mean you're from the same geographic.
Yeah.
Right. It just means mentally, where are you in terms of life and success? And do you have your goals planned out in front of you?
That's what it is. That's what it is. So you got to know exactly what you want and get specific, get detailed. Name the life you want to live. Write down your fucking goals.
Yes.
Which again happens 3 times. It happens in your mind.
Yes.
Happens on paper.
Yes.
And it happens in reality.
Oh, he brought shots. Oh, the big bro boy shots. Oh, the big bro boy shots. Oh, here we go.
All right, here we go.
Hold on, man. Yo, hold on. Look, you heard John don't even really drink, but he said he want to take one with us.
Please, man. Thank you.
Appreciate you, man.
Thank you for the love, man, for the hospitality, man.
Oh, man.
Thank you for doing what you do, bro.
See,
bro, so this is motivation. It's inspiration, man. Straight up and down. Don't matter the age range, don't matter nothing, man.
Then we just say,
I don't hate on my brother.
Yo, hold on, yo, ladies and gentlemen, a lot of people have said to us, that we're dope in person, but they think they think we rehearse this shit. Ladies and gentlemen, my cousin was getting fucking drinks. He was nowhere near the conversation me and John just had and came back and just regurgitated everything I just said to John damn near verbatim, and he wasn't even in the area for the last 5 minutes.
Come on, bro.
Come on, bro.
It's real shit.
Mentality right here,
Come on,
man.
it's a mindset. Bet on yourself, y'all. Y'all know
We are at the fucking Millionaires Mastermind Mansion joint. You understand?
Yeah.
Like minds get together, and this is what it looks like, man. Let's go, man.
Salute, y'all. That's what we talking about, man.
All right, let me finish. Let me finish. So look,
John.
So I was telling bro, if I were to start over, number 1, decide the life that I want to live.
Yes.
Number 2, you got to write down your goals.
Write down the goals.
That's fucking important, imperative. Like, you need to fucking write down your goals. So another thing you do for goals is make a vision board.
Yes.
Vision board.
Vision board. Oh, vision board is dope.
Vision board, see it.
That's
bro. If you make a vision board,
yes, let's talk about
shit.
That.
Look, it might seem corny as fuck.
No.
My cousin big on affirmations, John. It don't seem corny.
It's not corny.
It's not corny, bro. You gotta see it.
You have to. Oh, I got the whole presentation type shit.
You got the presentation?
You got the original?
Come on, dog.
Oh,
let me see. So
look, you on a different level, bro.
So there's some old joints. When you make a vision board, I believe something happens.
Right.
I believe you step into a frequency that isn't normally tapped into.
Okay.
But you start to build a better connection with yourself.
Okay.
And you start to have a conversation, not communicatively, but visually and spiritually.
I love that. I love that.
They can't see this, but every year I go back to my high school and I speak to the kids.
Okay.
And I talk to them and I say, yo, I'm from this high school. This is what I do.
Yeah.
Here's the success. And here's potential it's possible for you if you do the right things.
Right.
There you go.
So I tell them, this is a presentation, growing up, where I'm from.
Yeah.
What it was like. Here's me in my singlet and shit.
Right.
My family. And then I talk about the success. And I talk about, all right, like if I were to start over,
right,
what the hell would I do? And see, I'm an artist. I like to draw.
Naruto.
Those are fire.
Naruto, bro.
Naruto, come on. Talk to me,
apparel
John.
Design? Apparel design?
John,
bro,
apparel
design?
Naruto, bro. You know what I know.
Bro, I had a clothing brand when I was in
right.
fucking high school, dog.
Right. Yeah.
So I did this vision board in 2015, and I did with Mike. This is the office I used to sleep in.
Wow.
There's Mike right there. You never see Mike without a hat.
Nah. No, you gotta send me that picture right now. You gotta see, John.
You never see Mike without a hat.
That is the ultimate blackmail picture. We need that picture more than the
crazy.
Crazy.
Okay, so check this out. Here's my vision board. What do you see? Hey, what do you see? Here's my vision board. What do you see?
Oh man.
Positivity, cars, me and my girlfriend, who's not my wife, success. But check this out.
I love that shit, bro.
Here's real life.
I love it, bro. I love that
So it
shit,
took
John.
longer than I
love that
wanted.
shit, bro.
I wish I could see it. Y'all wish I could see it. I don't have the camera turned. I would have fucking showed y'all. We put it on screen.
You know what? I'm inspired right now by John.
A vision board.
Watch me. I'm inspired right now by John. Ladies and gentlemen, when we get back, me and my cousin, I promise you, we're going to take inspiration from this man right now. We are going to help you guys fulfill your dreams. We will do a vision board motherfucking podcast.
And if y'all join us on the live, we'll all do ours together.
That's what I want to do. Let's make it special. Cuzzo, we're going to put it together. I promise you, ladies and gentlemen, we will do a vision board. We will put it together, inspired by this man right here in this moment, John Pena. And I'm telling you, like, this is what this shit is about, man. This is about fucking inspiration. You see that? That's I love that.
And
shit,
look,
man.
whoever wins the contest.
Oh, wait. What we talk about?
Let's talk about it.
Let's
collaborate.
Let's collaborate on it. You want to do a vision board contest or something?
Two free tickets to the next wealthy and famous mansion.
Oh,
you heard it.
Oh, wait,
first,
time out. Say that shit again, John. We're gonna officially announce the vision board contest. This is the CEO of Limelight. Let me say it again. This is the CEO of Limelight. This is not a low-level person. This is the man that makes the decisions. He's announcing the contest right now, vision board contest. We're going to collaborate with Limelight. Whoever wins the Limelight vision board contest gets what? 2
tickets to the next wealthy and famous mansion.
Holy shit.
And we need receipts. I want to see your vision board and the actions you take to make it come to fruition.
So we're
going
to collaborate on that to make sure that.
Here are the rules, though.
Here's the rules, okay.
You can't go on Google and print some shit out.
Right.
You got to go get a real magazine.
Okay.
You got to cut out the actual shit.
Okay.
And glue it to a canvas.
Thank you, cousin.
Oh, damn.
Okay.
Get me right.
Okay, I got you right. No.
Damn. Okay.
I got you. Yeah, go ahead.
I appreciate it.
Hold on. John, one more time. Say the rules. Ladies and gentlemen, see, this is what we saying why we different. This is what we saying why we different from every other podcast. This man right now is giving away 2 free tickets to the next Millionaires Mastermind. That is over a $6,000. Let me say it again. That is over a $6,000 value right now. He's giving that away to you easily, over $6,000 in value, and he's going to explain to you the rules and regulations so that you understand when we judge this thing is based on the rules and regulations. Please abide by them. Let them know, John.
All right, got to be 11 by 18 canvas.
11 by 18 canvas. Write it down.
Canvas.
Here we go.
No printing shit out.
No printing shit out.
No,
okay.
You got to go to Barnes and Noble. You got to go to fucking Target, wherever the hell.
Any place that still sells physical magazines or books.
Exactly.
Here we go.
You got to cut it out. You got to put together your vision board with exactly that. So whoever has the best aesthetically pleasing vision board, they get the free ticket, plus they get a free guest.
1 free ticket plus 1 free guest. Once again, over a $6,000 value. This is what we're talking about, ladies and gentlemen. We are in Bel Air. We are in Bel Air, California. The CEO of Limelight Media just gave you guys a challenge. Let's put together a vision board. He just told you what a vision board did for him. I just told you what it does for us. It is going to help you plan, execute, right? And help your friends around you plan and execute your visions for the future.
And hold you accountable.
Imagine
you wake up every single morning, you see a vision board of what you want in life. I mean, you're gonna have to.
And it takes away the excuses, John.
Yeah, it has
because, ladies and gentlemen, you create this vision board. Guess who puts the visions on the board?
You.
You do. And if you don't do anything to accomplish your own visions, guess who you got to blame for it?
You.
Your goddamn self.
Yourself.
There we go. It takes away the excuses and it motivates you. You heard it here right now on More Than the Title. We are gonna make sure that 2 people, not 1, and he was generous.
2.
He said 2 people will get a chance to come out to the very next. And we just told you where we at. We in Bel Air. So Matt, and this is the first one. And you see what we're doing.
Hey, the next one, crazy.
John, the next one is going to be insane. This is the inaugural event. So the next one is going to be even more insane. And this man just promised you 2 free tickets just to do a vision board. And we're gonna hold you accountable, and we're gonna put this up on live.
Yeah, you got 1 month. You got 1 month to get that shit done.
How long we got?
1 month.
Okay, so hold on.
March 22nd.
Okay, wait. Give them the starting date and the ending date, John, so they know.
Starting date is today, February 22nd.
February 22nd starting date.
Ending date, March 22nd.
February 22nd starting date, March 22nd ending date. Submit all entries to Chadeo at otb-digital.com or Jarrett at otbdigital.com. Submit all the entries. We will get all the entries. We will then forward all the entries to John and his team.
Yeah, we'll pop it off and we'll choose
and we will sit together and we will develop a panel of judges that will creatively and unbiasedly, because we don't know who's submitting these things, select who's going to be the winners, and we will announce the winners live collectively as a joint venture on our podcast.
Let's roll.
To make sure that you give opportunity. Let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. See, John sat here and said to you, it depends on what you deem as a scam. Didn't you say that, John? So we talking about scam. I'm telling you right now, 2 tickets minimum. I didn't say maximum. I said minimum. Minimum value, $6,000. This man just said to you out his mouth that I'm going to give you a $6,000 value if you complete one simple task.
One task. You know what's crazy?
And that can't be, and that cannot, no, John, unless you tell me you've seen somebody with a vision board that is the vision board of all vision boards. I've never seen a vision board that costs $3,000 or $6,000.
Hell no.
Thank you. So the value,
$200.
The value, we talk about having skin in the game.
Yep.
Right? Look at me. This is what skin in the game looks like. Are you willing to spend maybe $100 or even $200 to win a value of over $6,000?
Most won't, but we'll see.
We will see.
The crazy part is, even if there's 1,000 people watching this right now, if 10% of the people take the initiative to actually do it, your odds of winning are pretty fucking good.
They're still pretty good.
They're pretty fucking
They're
good.
still pretty good.
They're pretty fucking good. But you're gonna have to be able to, so to get what most people want, you're gonna have to do what most people aren't willing to do.
Oh, they gotta say it again. John, you said that too fast. You gotta, John, say that shit again. Look in the camera and say that shit again, John.
To get what most people want, you're gonna have to do what most people don't want to do. Simple as that. It's as simple as that shit.
Listen, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to explain something to y'all. Once again, this is the CEO of Limelight. He is the boss of the organization that put on this entire event. He took time out of his day, out of running this event and coordinating this event, to sit down because he wanted to give this information to you. And guess how much you paid for it? $0. You paid $0.
$0.
Do you understand? He gave this to you for free. Then he turned around and said, I'm not done. Not only am I going to give you the information for free, I'm going to incentivize you to be better at your fucking life, because clearly
that's what it is.
He's already accomplished. And he gave you an incentive to win over $6,000 in value by just doing something that's ultimately not going to help John succeed, because John's already successful. Help you succeed. If you think that that's a scam, listen, let's be clear. Anybody that thinks that's a fucking scam,
get the fuck out of here.
You got your fucking head so far up your ass, you're retarded. You're not the person we're looking to talk to.
No.
And we're looking to talk to the people that's serious about becoming something better.
That's it.
And that's it.
And I'm gonna be real for a second.
That's it. Please.
I'm 30 years old right now.
30.
I have success.
And a family, John.
And a family, but
no, wait, don't negate the family, John.
I got a son. I got a wife.
He has a son and a wife. Family.
Waiting on the DNA test, but I'm pretty sure it's mine.
No.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. It's mine. I'm pretty sure.
John, I wasn't expecting you to say the DNA test. John.
I'm pretty sure.
I love John. John said I'm 99.99% sure.
I'm still human.
Yeah, we all human, bro.
Bro, everybody. Right now, there's someone watching this.
Yes, sir.
That wishes they had the strength that you had.
I wish I had the fucking strength that you had at 19, John.
Bro.
No. Time out. You're not running past that. Let me take my glasses off. At 19 years old, John, I was in the motherfucking streets. Let's be clear. I was getting so much motherfucking money. Be clear. let's be clear. I'm all state in 3 sports. I scored a fucking 1460 on my SAT. I could have went to any fucking college I wanted to. I was the valedictorian of every fucking school I got kicked out of, John. I made a conscious decision not to go to Howard, Hampton, VSU, and all these HBCUs with all my friends and all the people that I was around. Because you know what I said to myself? You are not mentally prepared to go to college. I knew I'm in the streets. I'm getting too much money. I'm going to go to school. I love women. I'm going to have all this money. I'm driving cars. I got all this jewelry. These women, I'm going to have 15 fucking kids. I'm never graduating college. So you know what I said, John? Let me tell you what I said to myself.
At 19.
At 16. Before I graduated high school, my mother signed the paperwork for me. Be clear. Ladies and gentlemen, you cannot sign legal paperwork for the government until you are of the age of 18. And be clear, I was in a specialized high school in a specialized program. I should have graduated high school at 16. At 16, I graduated high school at 17. But I missed a whole year because I was getting money and I was hustling and I cut school. So my mother signed the paperwork for me at 16 and I joined the military and I joined the Marine Corps because I said I needed a fucking change. I had to change my surroundings. I had to change the 5, 6, 7 people that was around me to get away, John. Because I said it's only 2 ways I'm going to end up if I continue in this path in life. I'm going to end up in a box, either a metal one or a fucking wooden one. So you know what I said, John? Let me get the fuck away from everybody. Like you said. Let me get away from my family, my loved ones, anybody that cares about me for a year, maybe 2 years, maybe 3, maybe 4 years to break the programming to rebuild me strong enough to come home and be able to do what the fuck I need to do. So that's why when you say what you say, it resonates to me. Because be clear, anybody that don't understand I'm from New York City, do your research. I don't fucking lie about nothing. It's only 2 Marine Corps depots in the United States, period. North of the Mason-Dixon line and south of the Mason-Dixon line. If you're north of the Mason-Dixon line, you go to MS.
Wait. What's a depot? What's a Marine Corps depot?
So Marine Corps depot is the training camp for Marines.
Okay.
So Army might have 10 training camps. Navy might have 10. Air Force might have 10. Marines got 2. One on the East Coast, one on the motherfucking West Coast. If you are north of the Mason-Dixon line, New York, then you're supposed to go to MCRD motherfucking Sand Fleas, which is South Carolina. If you are south of the Mason-Dixon line, you go to MCRD San Diego. I said, I ain't doing no fucking Sand Fleas. You want me to be a Marine? San Diego don't have mountains.
Nope.
But excuse me, South Carolina don't have mountains, but San Diego does. It's called the Reaper, 10 miles up, straight up on a mountain. I said, you want me to be a Marine? You sending me to San Diego. They said, New York recruits don't go to San Diego. I said, if you want me to be a motherfucking Marine, you're going to send me to motherfucking San Diego or I don't join at all. And I'm an MCRD San Diego Marine. I'm a motherfucking Reaper Marine.
Let's go.
I climbed that motherfucking mountain. You dig me? Because that's what I knew it took from me as a person. I can't do half-ass. Nope. I had to do all or nothing. So when you say to me, John, yo, I quit school. My brother quit school. We did this. It relates to people like me that gave it all up, knowing and believed in what you knew had to be possible.
That's real.
And that's why we created this motherfucking platform,
That's
John.
Fucking real.
Let me tell you something, John. There's not too many platforms that are telling your fucking story. Not clickbait.
No.
Not scam. We didn't ask John who he dated. We didn't ask John how many women he been, we didn't ask John none of that shit because we don't give a fuck because that doesn't move the culture forward.
No.
What moves the culture forward is John telling you, I did this much with this much. And it was based on determination.
That's it.
Motivation and my willingness to learn and follow. And then I became a leader. And even as a leader, sometimes I'd step back and I follow. This is what we need to hear as a culture. This is what our people need to hear because guess what, John? There are a lot of people out there that's watching this motherfucking show that look up to you, John, that want to be the next John. You hear me, John?
Yeah.
That want to be the next John, that look up to you, that's watching what you do, and I say, I want to be the next John. So you are inspiring the next generation. And this is why we built this platform up. And this is why your story matters. For you to come on and let them know that success ain't linear. It ain't easy. You might have to sleep on the motherfucking couch.
Yep.
Look at me. You might have to take an entry-level position.
Yep.
And end up being a CEO. Ladies and gentlemen, this is John Pena. Be fucking clear. He came on this show. He told you his story. Unapologetic, unfiltered. He told you his sacrifices. He told you his achievements. He told you his failures. He said he did it with a family. He told you he did it with a support group. But he told you he did it because there was no plan B.
None.
It was no plan B. Which reiterates what we say every single time on this motherfucking show. The dream is free, but the motherfucking hustle, well, John, that's sold separately, baby. I just want to thank you for coming on the show, man.
I appreciate that, baby.
And like I said, man, this is John Pena,
genuinely,
CEO of Limelight Media. This might be the first time you've seen him on this show.
Not the last time.
Not the last time. And let me tell you what I'm gonna do for you, John.
Okay, what's up?
Like we do for every show, be clear. You are now a part of the More Than the Title family.
Let's go.
Let me tell you what that means,
Let's
John.
go.
No, let me tell you what that means, John. It doesn't matter how much success you've already had, John.
Yep.
It don't matter how much success you've already had, John.
Okay.
We have had over 175 guests on this motherfucking show that are millionaires and billionaires. Billionaires.
Yep.
You are now a part of the More Than the Title family, John. You know what that means, John? That means that if you go back in our archive and you see somebody that you want to connect with, because you already got my personal number,
tapped in.
All you do is text me and say, Chadeo, I would like to connect with A, B, and C. This is what we do. I'll say, John, give me your schedule. I'll check that person with their schedule. My cousin will check that person with their schedule. Yep. We'll set up a Zoom call. When we get on a Zoom call, we'll say, John, this is A, or B. B, this is John. And then we get off the motherfucking call and you develop the relationship that you develop. Because we don't gatekeep on this fucking show, John.
Damn.
Any resource that we have that has come before you, and watch this, any resource that we have that will come after you, you are now privy to, because we don't gatekeep, and we're going to champion you, John.
Appreciate
because
that.
we want you to fucking succeed, and we want you to keep sharing your story to inspire the next generations to say, if I fucking did it, you can do it. And I did it, and I'm a family man, and I did it.
Yeah.
And I'm a father, and I did it. I'm a CEO, and I did it. I'm a brother. I'm a friend. I'm more than a motherfucking title. Ladies and gentlemen, John Pena on the motherfucking show, man. We appreciate you, King, man.
I appreciate you having me, dog.
I appreciate you coming on the show, man.
G.
We love you, man, for real.
Thank you.
And when I say that,
I'll be out in New York.
Man.
I'll be out in New York soon.
John, you was already in New York, and you
I'm gonna come again.
I'm gonna come again. I'm coming again, man.
I'm coming again.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got our next guest coming up. We're gonna take a break for a couple minutes. John Pena, CEO, Limelight Media. Be clear. Hold on, John, before you leave. We're not rolling back the clock. We are not extending the motherfucking deadline, because John don't got time to waste as a CEO for people that's not serious. He gave you a 30-day window to go get a certain size board.
11 by 18.
He gave you specific parameters on how to create your vision board. And then he's going to give you a $6,000 value. We are not looking for everybody. We are looking for people that are serious, that want that result, that want that reward, that want to help move forward. And we're going to give you that. It's more than a title. You know what it is. Day 2.
Come on.
Day 2. Wait, me in that drip. Hold on. One time, hold on. But before you get out of here, John, drip report, John.
Report.
Listen, this is a first. We've never done a drip report on More Than a Title.
All right, here's the drip report.
Wait. We've never done a drip report on More Than a Title. I promise you. And you, John, you know
I'll be
me.
the first.
John,
let's go.
Do I lie, John?
No.
Nigga, I'm 10 toes, nigga.
Come on.
We ain't never did a drip report. John, you will be the motherfucking first drip report. Let the ladies, let the audience know what the outfit is sitting for right now. Let them know what the outfit is sitting for and what made you decide to pick this outfit for the day, bro.
Okay, all right.
Here we go. Let's do it.
Let's start from the bottom.
Let's start from the bottom.
Okay, so I got the Louis Vuitton boots.
Louis Vuitton Timberland
boots. Okay, they're suede. All right, they're a little something light.
New buck.
All right, probably maybe 1,500.
A light 15.
Something like that.
Something like that.
I got Louis Vuitton denim pants.
Got the Louis Vuitton denim pants.
Louis Vuitton denim jacket.
So you know what that means? That's the matching set.
Matching set.
So John got on the
like 5,000, 6,000.
He got the matching set Louis Vuitton denim top and bottom set, which is fire too.
Custom tailored.
Custom tailored.
Louis Vuitton does that.
John, I'm gonna be honest with you.
They do that shit.
Can I be honest with you, John?
Yeah.
I ain't even fucking know that.
No, yeah.
John,
so I buy shit.
Hold on, John. See, this is why we don't fake the hold on. John, we don't fake the funk on this show. I got Louis Vuitton. I ain't never knew Louis Vuitton did no custom shit.
Bro,
I lived in Cali 2.5 years. I shopped on Rodeo Drive like a motherfucker, and I never knew that. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what we're talking about. John is like custom tailored, custom tailored
denim.
Wow.
Louis Vuitton. I got the Louis Vuitton Merce, you know, the man bag.
I ain't gonna lie. I've been eyeing that. And you know, since you told us you haven't put that shit down, you know that, right? No. I got the Louis Vuitton travel bag, but I ain't got this one.
This shit nice. This shit nice.
I like that shit right there.
Got the Louis Vuitton bracelet.
You got the Louis Vuitton bracelet. So
this is sentimental, right?
What is this bracelet called? Is it like a charm bracelet or what's
it's like a charm bracelet?
Okay, the Louis Vuitton charm bracelet. I like that.
500, 800.
I like it.
I got the family on here. I got me, my name, my son's name.
I love it.
My wife, and then my dog.
So before you even go forward, no disrespect. This is the most priceless piece of your whole fucking outfit. I don't give a fuck what you say, John.
Easily.
This piece right here, I would wear this shit. I don't give a fuck what I'm wearing. This to me is worth more money than anything else. This is the biggest piece in your drip right here, bro. Because this shit is the love right here.
Family right here.
But I love that's a fact. That's a fact. My daughter bought me this watch right here. My daughter bought me this fucking for Father's Day. For Father's Day. And I wear this shit as much as I can. And when the battery run out, sometimes I wear it and the time ain't even right. Keep going. Talk to him.
Okay, we got a Louis Vuitton.
I've been looking at that
18 karat gold diamond pinky ring.
No, listen. I've been looking at that ring since the interview. I like that. I ain't gonna lie. That's sexy. That's sexy to the motherfucker. 12,000 for the pinky ring?
12,000.
Oh, talk to him.
I mean, something light.
It is something light.
Okay, we got the team ring. So when we hit 10 million, we all got these rings.
Please show the ring. Please show the team ring. Ladies and gentlemen, you heard what the CEO just said. That is a team ring.
Yeah.
10 million in sales, and everybody on their team got that ring.
Yeah, and the Ink 5000 too.
And the Ink 5000.
And it all has our last name on here.
Oh, so those are customized rings?
Customized.
So not a carbon copy, customized rings for everybody on the sales team. Talk to me.
So I got my wedding ring. I feel like a lot of men don't wear diamonds on their wedding ring.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I never been married, so I don't wear nothing.
It's all good. It's all good. So I was like, all right,
but let me
get the diamond ring.
Yeah,
I got the Rollie on here.
Got the Rollie.
8,000. So this is a Jubilee.
Okay,
it's a date just, but it's a little bit special.
Okay, so what's special about it? Talk to us.
So look, most Rolexes that are the Jubilee, the date just, the band has a big ass block where it locks.
Okay.
So this one, what do you notice? It goes all the way around.
It has no block.
So it's called a Super Jubilee.
Wow.
So they only made them for a couple years.
So once again, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I own a Rolex. I own a date just. I have a Jubilee band, and mine actually has the block on the bottom, which opens up to the double clasp. I've never seen one without it. So again, I've learned again, bro.
Rare.
I've learned again, bro.
Rare. Okay.
So you have that the vintage collectible. That's a collectible, bro.
That's what I'm like.
Collectible, bro. I'm being honest with you. You don't sell that. You can get another one, but you don't sell that one, bro.
I'll get another one, but this one is a little.
That's what I said. Yeah.
I got the Louis Vuitton belt.
Got the Louis Vuitton belt.
Probably 600 or something like that.
Okay.
Something like that. Belt chain. I always rock a belt chain.
Okay, you like the belt chains?
So I got the G-Wagon.
G-Wagon.
Lambo.
G-Wagon and Lambo key fobs, both at the same time.
Yeah. Got the Johnny Dang diamond chain.
Got the Johnny Dang Cuban on the neck.
Yeah, and then it's somewhere in here. I'm not wearing it right now because I'm doing the interview, but
we got a surprise, ladies and gentlemen.
You know, time
on
to
more
time.
Than the title, on more than the title, we get a surprise right now.
Time and time, rock the.
And he got the grill,
custom grill,
and he got the Johnny Dang too.
Come on.
Oh man, and he got the Johnny Dang custom grill.
Dancing, bro.
Now I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm glad I got on these motherfucking shades because that shit dancing. Bright. I'm just dancing. Bro. I ain't gonna hold you. Holy shit, bro.
Yeah. You know what they say, right?
What they say?
The higher the socks, the downer the pool.
I'm not fucking with you, John. I'm not fucking with you, John. Yo,
You know what they say. You know what they say.
I love it, man. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, man, John Pena, more than the title. Listen, you've seen him in our videos before. We've dealt with him before. We broke bread with him before. Listen, this is might have been his first time as being on the couch with an interview. It's not gonna be his last. You're gonna see us more often. Tune in with this brother. John, do me a favor. I guarantee you, you're gonna get followers behind us. You're gonna get people that want to tap in with you. Please let the audience know when to tap in with you.
All right, so tap in with IG.
Here we go.
The Instagram is @ John Jon, last name Pena.
Right.
Pena.
Pena.
So @John Pena.
Yeah.
Simple as that. Tap in.
There it is, man. And I want to tell y'all something, man. Real rap. Ever since I met John over a year ago, he been 10 toes down.
Always.
I'm gonna tell you right now, if you reach out to this brother, I guarantee you he gonna respond.
Bro,
but I'm gonna tell you right now, he's a CEO, he's running businesses. What we tell everybody, reach out with motherfucking respect. Yeah. Respect this man's time, respect this man's business, respect this man. Do not reach out to him with some "Ayo, get with me." None of that fucking
How do I
bullshit.
reset my Wi-Fi?
Right. You understand? Reach out to this man with motherfucking respect, and he gonna reach out with you. Listen, give us about 3 minutes. We coming back. This is day 2, motherfucking Mastermind Wealth Building. We out here going crazy. Motherfuckers is jumping in the pool. We got the Lambos out. We got the Rolls Royces outside. We coming back with the next guest in about 3 minutes. It's more than the title. You know what the fuck it is. I can't fuck with us, man. Peace. Let's go, man.
Let's go. Come on.
Stop playing with it, man. Look, on cue. Cusso, come right in on cue. Come on. You can't even fucking
come on, man. Come on, big dog. I had some handle. No, but we still keep it live. We still live?
Yeah.
Let's keep it live, man. Come on, I'm going to introduce you to our new co-host. I want to introduce him. Yo, no, John, let me give you love, bro. More people. That's it. It's real shit. This is gangster, bro. Yeah, this is real, bro. Like, you know what this is about to do, right? When I put this motherfucker up, I want you to know what this is going to do. Come on, my guy. That's what we doing, man. What's up, baby?
I'm fantastic.
Come on, man. Let's do it. Let's do it. Yo, John.
John.
Cuckoo. Yo, John. We rocking and rolling. They got 3 shots upstairs.
What?
I was pulled everywhere. I was being pulled everywhere. You feel me?
Famous or whatever.
No, we had the wealthy and famous Mansion Mastermind. What are we doing? It's a lot. Matter of fact, sis, what's the best gem you've heard so far? I'm curious. What's the best gem you've heard?
You gotta put skin in the game. Take action, like, because for me, action's expressed by. Oh, I'm little. See, I'm little. Look at my legs, like.
Yeah, she rocking and rolling.
First of all, I don't know what the fuck I just walked.
Yo, son, shit flowing. I'm like, yo, son.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know what the fuck I just walked out to. I just seen like
like this. I'm like, shit. I'm
gonna be honest with you. I don't. this way?
Yeah, I got a pee too.
Wait, should I go back this way? Wait, should I go back this way and then come back out and make the intro then? I see your fucking leg shake. Like,
I'm vertically challenged. That's what I said.
Okay.
It's okay.
All right, so let's do a let's just do a height check for you. Let me just go behind you real quick. Let's get the mic situated for you. All right. I'll extend it. Just let me know up or down, left or right.
All right. Yeah, this feels good. You tell me.
Well, remember, right? It's based on how you sit, right? Look.
Okay,
so look, if you're gonna sit back, then you'll set it here, right?
Yeah.
If you're gonna sit up, then we need to set it a little further, right?
Let me sit. Yeah, let me sit.
Sit
Yeah, it's all right. I'm used to my legs just dangling.
Yeah, that's good. So we can zoom in so that you don't even see your legs.
Okay. That would be wonderful. Cause
okay, so let me just bring it up a little bit. Just
okay.
Yeah, because the problem is the weight of this microphone is a little heavy for these stands. These are the professionals, so they're like fucking heavy as shit. Good?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, okay, here we go. See this one? See this
one? Yeah, I peeped that one earlier.
Yeah, it's all right. It's all right. What's up? We'll get right with the get right. It's all right. This what being live looks like. Right? Yeah.
That's okay. I did theater in high school, you know. I did theater in high school, so yeah. I was a tech behind the scenes and I was on stage.
Audio, video, CEO, the engineer, the fucking
do it all.
What do you call that? The graphic designer. All that.
You the whole team.
Because does the revenue, the booking, we were like 8 different hats.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Let's do it. Okay. Are these empty?
I believe so. Yes.
Put those here. Okay.
Straight.
Coming in. Okay. And he come in. Rock and roll.
All right. I like this. This is cool.
Listen, you with your brothers right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Listen. With your brothers right now. You know what I'm saying? You let your shoulders down and you like, just have a good time. That's what we doing. We having
just
a good
shutting
time.
it up.
That's it. And we just having a good time. That's it.
We here.
Okay,
right.
Maestro. Second guest.
Call
the ball, bro.
Our future co-host.
She didn't even know he was going. No, she didn't even know he was going to lead off with that.
Find the couch look. Put him on the pose.
No. Affirmations for all the homies that ain't out here. Throw the chin up one time.
Come on.
I will pour out a little liquor. I will pour out a little liquor. But this shit is that premium shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes. I'm not pouring out this.
No. To give people the context. We're gonna do a continuous live stream. We're not pausing nothing. Everything that happens in this motherfucker, you're gonna see. So we met this queen. I'm not gonna mess up her name because I'm already smacked. But you're my co-host, right? You're my sis. But what we
say it again?
Yes, we do have drinks. Yes, we do. Jenna should have drinks. Yep, Jenna there. Hey, we got more. We got more, man. But I want to let you know, man, she's one of the few people that's here from New York.
Close the door.
And you know what? She decided to come here on Wednesday night.
Yes.
Flew in on Thursday.
Yeah.
And we talk about the importance of betting on yourself. We like, yo, sis, you came here in New York. Yo, what up? We already caught the eye contact, the head bop, all that. She said, you know what? I'm here by my motherfucking self.
Hold on. I just want to say
something. How many of you going to do that?
I just want to say something to you. I honestly thought with her energy,
she had a team.
With ladies and gentlemen, when I met this young woman and me and my cousin met her, she had like 4 or 5 guys around her. So we assumed that she came with a team. We only just recently found out that she came by herself. But it just goes to show you like her level of confidence as a female, first of all.
Yeah,
to travel
to come here by herself.
By herself.
Yeah, right? Solo, by herself.
Right? And not only come by herself, but to introduce herself and talk to people and say, I didn't fucking come out here to stand on a wall and look pretty.
I mean, I do, but
you know what I'm saying? But to make herself so comfortable to that, it almost makes it seem like she's not by herself because now people gravitate towards her and things of that nature where it looks like now she has an entourage, she's part of a team. It's just amazing.
Hey, I appreciate that.
Fine.
I really do.
I didn't know. No. I told 3-4 dudes, go get your sister, your cousin, Your teammate. They was like, who the fuck are you talking? The one in the brown, the one you was with all night.
No, but let's keep it real. What made you came out here Wednesday? What made you fly out? What was the one thing that said, you know what? I'm going to bet on myself on this event. What was
Here we go. Talk about it.
You know, honestly, for me, actions express priorities. And I'm in the season of my life where I have to prioritize myself. And the opportunity presented itself. So I said, let's do it.
Message.
I got a question for you real quick to piggyback what Cousin just said. Wait, I just want to know, how did you even hear about this event, if you don't mind?
Yeah, word. Was it an ad? Was it anything?
Was it an ad? Or
I recently joined Mike's Closer Academy.
But how did you hear about Mike in general?
Through social media. So I got into the closer experience first through Alexis May with her Last Call Academy.
Okay, got you. Here we go. Here we go now. Okay.
So I saw her on TikTok and I was like,
okay,
yo, I'm pretty and I'm smart and I'm certified yapper.
Wait, you led with I'm pretty?
Of course. Why not? Y'all look at the camera. Y'all see these face eyes? I know what I got. Okay. Thank you, grandma and grandpa. Okay.
Finger snap.
Clock it.
Here we go.
Yes.
Here we go. God damn it.
Yeah.
God damn it.
But yeah, so I had saw Alexis on TikTok and I was like, yo, I could definitely do that.
Okay.
And I'm in a space and place in my life where I am definitely prioritizing myself. For all my eldest sisters, daughters, auntie, nieces out there, like once you get through that season of taking care of others, because like we all go through it, get into the season of taking care of yourself, because those lessons that you learned in taking care of others and you pour back into yourself always come tenfold. And that's the season that I'm in. So I joined Alexis's Closer Academy. I learned so much. I got a client, and I'm working with that client now. And I was like, for me, I don't know about y'all, but it's in my DNA. Whatever I do, I got to be the best at it. Like,
Factual.
Like I have to, because why am I doing it if I'm not going to try to be the best?
Factual.
Talk to him.
So I was like, all right, if I'm going to be a closer, like, let me start diversifying my education and see who else is out there, who's dropping gems, who's dropping that info that will put me on to be at the next level. So, you know, Mike came across my timeline and I was like, you know what? Let me take that opportunity to see like, okay, I learned from Alexis. I learned so much. I'm part of an amazing, when I say amazing female, all women closers community. Like, I don't know, something about when women are all together, like we really do elevate and inspire each other. So like, I really love that. And I was like, all right, now that I have that community, I need to gain more knowledge. So joined Mike's Closer Academy, got closed by Clay. And he hit me up Wednesday night. He's like, so am I seeing you this weekend? I was like, bro, like, I'm supposed to be in a whole nother, I'm supposed to be I was actually supposed to be in Baltimore today.
Okay. It's funny because we supposed to
I don't know what that's.
The funny thing about it is we supposed to be in Baltimore
next week.
We
gonna be a shout to LeBron
for the CIAA and all that.
CIAA.
So I just want to let
Kevo, man. Come on,
they'll Kev right there. Yeah.
When we talking, please pull up.
Go ahead.
So literally Wednesday evening, Clay was like, I'm gonna see you this week. I was like, Clay, like, I'll come Friday. If you can get me, I'll come Friday. And if you can get me back to Baltimore by Saturday, Clay's like, what's it gonna take for you to come the whole weekend? Like, what's the guarantee?
Okay, wait, who was that you speaking to?
Clay.
Okay, Clay.
Clay the Tyrants on Mike's team.
Right, say Clay closer.
He's this falling. How I fix
it? Got it? I got you. Hold on. I got you.
It's not mine. I don't want to break it.
No.
Listen, no problem.
I should went right there. That's our future calls. I'm not going to do it.
I received that. I received that.
I don't see nothing. I'm calling.
I received that. I'll take it in.
You feel me?
All right. Yeah, that's good.
Okay, good.
Okay. Y'all see me out there?
Yes, sir.
All right.
We rolling.
So then we were just talking on the phone. I was like, yo, if you could find a way for me to get out there, because buying tickets the night before, like, that's not.
No, it's not.
That ain't cheap.
It's not cheap and it's not easy.
25 ticket out here.
Right.
I'm definitely like direct only. I can't. It's too much anxiety for me to like have to run down the gate to try to find it. I literally did it one time in my life. I was like, I can't. I will pay the price to go direct.
Right. I got you.
I get on the plane. I get off the plane. I'm there.
Yeah.
So, we literally sat on the phone, worked it out, and I was like, all right, I guess I'm leaving tomorrow. And I go to my mom. That's my bestie. That's my heart. Like, I call every morning. I wake up and I say, good morning, beautiful lady, because you got to pour that into That's my lady.
Message.
Everyone, that's my mama. And I was like, so I'm going to Cali tomorrow. And she's like, huh? I was like, yeah, I'm packing my bag right now. She's like, can you please be safe? I was like, you got my location. You know me, because I'm a solo traveler. I really like.
Oh, so you do this on a regular?
I really, yeah. No, she, so like at this point now, she's like, okay. Because the first time I like took a solo trip was to Finland. Right. I literally told her, I was like, I bought a ticket to Finland. I'll be gone next week. And she's like,
Finland?
Yeah.
We'll talk about that in a minute.
Yeah. She was like,
what the fuck is you going to Finland for?
Because, you know, like you never hear them say like it's the happiest place in the world.
No.
And when I was in school, we going to Finland. We going to Finland.
Look at me.
Going to Greenland.
Are you?
Iceland.
Greenland. I go to Greenland. No, I go to Iceland first. Because Greenland is ice and Iceland is green.
Exactly.
Confusing.
No, and because I was like, so when I was in undergrad, like I was an education major. So Finland is like the top education in the world. So I was like, I gotta see what it's about.
Right.
So I literally booked my ticket, got on a flight, went to Helsinki.
Helsinki.
Yeah. That's in Finland. It's
That's in Finland.
Man, I heard Hell's Kitchen. I never heard of Helsinki. I'm like, you went to Ramsey and stuff.
That's just like, I don't know if that's like the Pisces energy in me, but I just feel like risk it for the biscuit, y'all. Like,
no, I told you that. Yo, I swear to God, no.
I'm not gonna say nothing.
No. Go 6-year-old son.
Go ahead.
Came to me.
Go ahead, cuz
a month or two ago.
Go ahead, cuz
my wifey's on the shit right now. She said, yo, he came to me. I'm like, you know, Daddy, you know what? We might not have this for Christmas. We might not do this. I gotta do this. I gotta do that. He said, you know what, Dad?
Risk it for the biscuit.
He said, Dad, you gotta risk it for the biscuit. He is 6 years old.
Watch me now.
I'm like, where the fuck did you get that?
Watch me now. That's my cousin. So that's my little cousin, but that's my godson.
Factuals.
Yo, he called me and said, let me tell you what the fuck your godson just said. I said, what he said? He was like, yo, Dad, you gotta risk it for the biscuit.
Yo, I see my dad. Where did you get that from? My life. And since he said that, I heard it at least 10 times. I'm like, oh my God.
He said, your godson said, Dad, you gotta risk it for the biscuit. I fell the fuck out and said, what the fuck? Where did he hear that from? He said, oh God, I don't even know where he got that from.
Put it in the chat. Let him know it's real. Put it in the chat.
That's crazy. Godson, I love you, man. Godson, I love you, man.
So yeah, now I'm here, and honestly, best decision I could have made. Like you cannot go wrong with betting on yourself. Like there's no amount of money, time, energy that will go to waste if you pour back into yourself.
Can I ask you a question though?
Of course.
And this is a very important question for the culture. It is one thing to invest in yourself, especially as a female.
Facts.
Did you have any fear from traveling from New York City, which we traveled from 3,000 miles away? Ladies and gentlemen, from New York to California, and we're just talking point to point from airports, not the actual extra drive, which makes it more. It is 3,000 miles away. New York City, we sit on the water. We are further. We are the one of the furthest East Coast cities there are, and California is one of the furthest West Coast cities that sits on the water. 3,000 miles away. My question to you is the confidence to not only bet on yourself, invest on yourself, but say, I'm going to travel 3,000 miles away with no family, technically no support system, technically nobody to back you up, but the confidence that this is going to be all right. Can you just explain where that comes from?
Let me give more context before you
more than that? Okay.
But also in a $50 fucking mansion.
Okay.
She also saw an ad for a man that makes millions. We are in the age of Diddy and all that.
Right.
For you to have the confidence and be like, yo, I'm gonna come in and mansion. It could have been some wild, nasty shit in here.
Oh, well, let me add to that.
I'm not saying
let me add to that then. Well, let me add to that then, especially leading with, you know, I'm pretty. You know I'm pretty. So you know they're gonna like you.
We're gonna keep it gangster.
So you know that takes a special type of mentality. And I really would like you to talk to the listeners and the people that are watching you on what type of mentality that takes for you to do that. Oh, we got responses already.
The wifey's at risk it for the biscuit.
Shout out to Mika. I love you, Mika, man.
You already know.
You already know.
That's a multi-tiered answer question.
Okay,
I feel like
Yeah.
Confidence don't happen overnight. Like I'm gonna be 27 on Wednesday. Pisces game.
Well, shit, early happy birthday.
Yes, Erykah Badu's birthday is also my birthday. So shout out to her.
You went too far. You're going too far. You're going too far. See, we're going too far. Erykah Badu smells shit that smell like her poops. You're going too far. That's the fact. You're going too far. See, look at. See, we gotta vet her more.
Okay, that's artistry.
We gotta vet her more.
I'm weak.
Erykah Badu sells out with sense of poops.
Hey, but she does something crazy. She making money off it, right?
And that's what I'm saying.
What we talking about?
Brisket for the biscuit.
Biscuit.
And not only that, but every man that I've known that Erykah Badu has dated has gone from normal to, let's just say, the legally
to playing the flutes and shit.
Acceptable phrase of abnormal. Cause shit doesn't get crazy.
I mean,
go ahead.
if that's
the Pisces effect? Wait, is that the Pisces effect?
I would definitely say Pisces will always have an influence on you.
Okay.
It's just that's how we move. Like you saw yesterday, like you thought I had a whole entourage. Those boys just followed me. Like
that's a fact.
But
But I'm never putting on football jerseys with spikes and Argyle pants and playing the flute.
That's on you. Each their own.
That's it.
I won't yuck your yum as long as you're not hurting nobody else or yourself.
Oh no, cuz.
No, I can't even read
it. What you got for me, cuz?
Message. Oh shit. I wasn't ready for that. This nigga went somewhere else. Mix some spikes and leather pants.
I'm not gonna yuck your yum.
Right.
As long as you're not hurting yourself or anybody else.
Okay.
Message.
All right then. So yeah, I would say like it's a multi-tier answer because right.
Yeah.
Yes, was I scared? Yeah, Will Smith, do it scared.
Right.
Do it scared. Because your body doesn't like neurologically, it doesn't know the difference between being nervous and excited. It's usually the same neurological pathways. So just tell yourself you're excited about it. Because of course I was like, oh my God, like I'm dead as about to just travel. Like I'm leaving tomorrow. Like I was like, like packing my bag. Like my friend called me, saw my face, like I'm gonna call you back. I was like, please, because
that's right.
Frantic.
Right.
But it's also like, right, you build the confidence in yourself to know, like, trust your gut, right? I knew like I'm going like. If I'm gonna go out there, like I'm gonna keep my radar up, right? I'm drinking this. This is my second drink. This is my last drink. Keep sharp, keep the point.
This ain't my last drink, ladies and gentlemen.
This will be mine.
This is my second, but I'm gonna have about 5 more. How many you gonna have more?
I had 5 when I left you.
Right, and I had about 3 shots. But what we gonna do is this. If this is her last drink, you are now the designated. We can't say driver, but the designated. We would call her the designated what, Cuzzo?
I don't know.
She gonna make sure we good.
I got no.
She gonna make sure we good.
That's okay. Eldest sibling energy always. So
that's right. She gonna make sure we good. Fuck it.
It's
she stop. We gonna keep going. We got a chaperone.
So, you got it.
Yeah.
So yeah, you just got to be excited about those opportunities and trust your gut. Like I really believed in myself. Believe like, all right, if I go like keep your guard up, but also like I knew I was gonna be in an environment with people I didn't know.
Correct.
An environment like again, and my parents would say this, like when you're in an environment where people don't love you, you really gotta keep your guard up, keep your eyes open.
Factuals.
That's
but
powerful.
I've also created the support where like, yes, I'm here by myself in LA, but that don't mean I don't know nobody here in LA that I can make one quick phone call for. Okay.
Message.
I spent a lot of time in my early years building a foundation and network of people across this country. I'm part of the Divine Nine.
Okay.
Not only am I part of the Divine Nine, I've worked my butt off to build that network. So I can confidently say I can go anywhere in this world and call up one of my sorors and be like, I need you. And I know, I know with confidence she got me because that's the energy that we bring. And that's one of the beautiful things about Divine Nine. So if you're ever interested in it and you you want something like kind of that energy, you get in what you put out, you get out what you put in.
Factuals.
So I put in that energy. It was like, I want to be that kind of soror, that kind of person where like, if you call me, you need me. Like, everyone say from New York, we're not nice. That's BS. We are probably the kindest. I will say New York is the kindest people. We're not nice, but we are truly kind, right?
I'm a sweetheart.
Exactly. There's a difference between nice and kind, right?
Homie, don't play that.
Homie, don't play that. Homie, don't play that.
Because, right, we see a lady with her stroll on the subway. We gonna pick up that stroll and help up the stairs. We gonna complain about it. We gonna be mad about it.
No.
But we gonna do it.
That's a fact.
We gonna do it. We kind.
The energy that you give us is the energy we give back.
Exactly.
That's a fact.
So I knew like I wanted to be that kind of person, and I wanted others to, treat others how they want to be treated.
Facts.
And put out what you like. You put out what you want back.
Okay.
So coming out here, and this is not an overnight. This is something that I've worked on. I've gone to therapy for. I've talked with peers and counselors about it. Like, this is like, the internal work is serious.
Yeah.
So coming out here on a whim, because literally Wednesday night, flew out, booked the flight Wednesday night, flew out Thursday. Like, to a lot of people, that's crazy. But you got to do the crazy thing to get the crazy results.
Yo. That.
I'm about to say, you dropping that? So you dropping that for that?
No,
she's right though. She's right. She's right though.
Yeah, and now like I flew 3,000 miles to find people who live in my backyard. To now they're saying they want me to be a co-host. Oh, hell yeah!
But let me add to that message. What you really did was you bet on yourself.
Yeah.
What you really did was you said, in order for me to level up, I have to be around other people that are at my level and higher. No disrespect to anybody that might be at her level and lower, but like Mike and Kevo just said, 33% of your time is spent with people lower than you. 33.33% is spent with the people on your level. Talk to him, cuzzo.
33% is on the level of people that are higher
than you.
Mm-hmm.
So what she said was, well, I'm home, and that 66.6%, I got it here.
Mm-hmm.
But for me to get the other 33.3, I got to get out of here.
Yeah.
But let's talk about
you gotta elevate to your environment.
Yeah.
But when you're home, guess what?
Talk to me.
It may be 5% that actually think like this. And guess what? All the things that went wrong and went right for us to be here in this moment right now. When we could have we could have fucking went to C-Town, got some shit. We walked across each other in the supermarket, didn't even see each other.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
How many times we might have been in the same party and didn't see each other?
No, for fact.
Like that's what I'm saying. It took all these things to happen there because the mindset was right.
Mm-hmm.
Everything was meant to happen.
But guess what? That means that nothing happens. That means nothing happens by accident.
Nothing happens by chance.
Everything happens for a reason.
That we met in this moment, in this time, in this space.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying, cuzzo.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
I just want to add to it. You got here.
Mm-hmm.
We met you last night at the event, day one.
Mm-hmm.
This is day two. Can you just speak on your experience so far as the overall understanding of the value that you have received? Do you feel like your investment, whatever it was, with traveling here, taking the time to come here and not do anything else that you could have done home, is rewarded already without this day even being ended, with you being 1.5 days in? Do you feel like you have already received the reward and some of your investment of coming to this event?
Oh, absolutely. Oh, absolutely.
Look at that shit.
Oh, absolutely. I'm still hungry for more. Yeah.
Look at that. But it goes to show you that the event is not even over, and you've already felt like my investment is just that. It's not a loss. It's an investment.
Yeah. Like, look at right now. 20. Yeah. If I had decided on Wednesday night, you know what, Clay? I ain't ready to swing it. I ain't gonna swing it.
Right.
I wouldn't be sitting right here.
Let's do it.
You gotta do it. Like, and you hear all the people say, like, you gotta bet on yourself. You gotta, like, and my friends, like, my people at home who know me, like, I'm gonna say it to you, right? It's not a scam. You gotta do it. Yeah. And like, risk it for the biscuit. The risk is worth the reward. Like, what you put in, what you get out. That's the energy of the pendulum.
Right.
That's what it is. That it swings back and forth. So when you pull it this way, the further you pull it this way, the further it's gonna go that way. That's just literally how it is.
You know, ladies and gentlemen, you might get mad at me for this, but there's mainly two type of people in this world. And I just want to say this so we can get this out the way. The world is really only divided into two types of people. There are people that want to be extremely successful, that don't want to do the work themselves, that just want to kind of invest in it or kind of get put on to the success and be able to benefit from the fruits of other people's labors. That is one type of person. There's another type of person that will say, yes, I know I can take that route, but I am willing to bet on myself and invest in myself and take the road and do the work myself. There is no right answer or no wrong answer. All I'm saying to you is this, be clear with me, ladies and gentlemen, both paths require investment. Both
Everything
paths
requires investment.
Say it again, Cuzzo.
Everything requires
both
investment.
paths require you having to put your faith into somebody or trusting somebody, because you have to buy into something that you don't know anything about.
But let's take it back to our episode on Tuesday.
Yes,
we had Big Court on, who was on part of No Limit Records, right?
Yes, sir.
You know what? One of the biggest gems I got from him?
Talk to me.
You don't have to have it all figured out
That's
to be
what he
successful.
Said. That's what he said.
You ain't got to be the motherfucking guru. Guess what? But you got to have the heart, the mind, the dedication, the vision to say, I know where I want to go. I want to go to fucking Mars. I don't know the directions, but guess what? I'm going to put my space boots on. You know what I'm trying to say? I'm going to make sure I got the Super Mario's on. I'm going to motherfucking jump, and I'm going to find a way to get there.
Hold on.
And that's the real shit. That's how we are here from the Bronx to Bel Air. Guess what? Y'all know what it is? And y'all know for the audience and people who don't know us, we started this podcast as a way to get sales.
That's a fact.
In lead gen, I was working for somebody else.
For somebody else.
And
wait. If you're going to tell a story, tell it all the way. Not only working for somebody else, but making millions.
$2 million.
$2 million for somebody else.
Podcasting.
Let's talk about it.
Nobody knew us. Nobody knew anything. He had big clients and shit like that. He said, yo, you know what? I do this. I said, how we generate revenue, bro? He said, yo, I'm on podcasts. I'm on Twitter. I got this amount of followers. And it was like the shit they did, that Mike and Kevo said outside, the light bulb clicked. I said, I'm going on LinkedIn. So the gem on LinkedIn is everybody's shame of LinkedIn and all that other shit.
I just want to.
What's going on and all that other shit? Yo, do your shit. Bet on yourself. Make sure you make it happen, man. And that's what the fuck we on.
I just want to show y'all something.
No path to the shit. You don't know.
I want to show y'all something. Y'all not gonna be able to see the screen all the way through because
they're not gonna see it from there.
Hold on. They're not gonna be able to see it, but
I keep it real for the audience.
I just said that, but listen to me. To let y'all know that she not up here faking the funk. Her screensaver has affirmations.
It's my vision board.
Her screensaver is her vision board. Ladies and gentlemen, like I said, I'm gonna walk up to the mother.
Do it. If you're gonna do it, do it. I'm like, this can't see it from there. If you're gonna do it, then nigga, go full force. I have no clue what he's doing. I keep that shit real.
Yeah.
You hear me on the mic?
I keep pressing the joint, but I want you to see.
Hold up, let me see if that shit's right. Hold up. God damn it.
So we're gonna talk about that, right? Her screensaver is her vision board, and one of the things that she has on there is you are more than enough. And ladies and gentlemen, the word enough is in capital letters. And then the next line she has is make it exist, then you can make it better. So again, right, this is impossible for her to be on this show when she didn't even realize she was on this show and have this on her phone at the exact same time and put that up. That goes to show you that she had that on her phone initially. And that's what she's moving by, and that's what she's living by. You understand what I'm saying?
And I'll tell you the last line because it's in Creole.
Yeah, I wasn't.
It's okay. It's okay. No, it's like
you gotta know your limitations.
No, it's okay.
I couldn't read that motherfucker, so I
okay.
mentioned 1 and 2, and I left the other one alone.
So number 3, basically, in the English translation is you are your ancestors' wildest dreams.
Wow.
Because you are.
Wow. I don't know about my ancestors. I think my ancestors was kind of crazy.
But you are their wildest dreams. Could you imagine us sitting right here? This was not on their bingo card.
There's no way you just said that because my cousin just said that 2 days in a row. Nah, y'all niggas is cheating.
Synchronicity.
Nah. After, ladies and gentlemen in the green room, we go. Jack be prepping these guys. I don't know.
I promise you.
I think y'all be ladies and gentlemen, because he's a basketball player, I'm a football player. I think sometimes
I play soccer.
But I just think sometimes Jarrett be like trying to get a lot of the guests to side with him because there's no way you just said that and he been saying that for 2 days. So that's crazy. I want to ask you a question.
Of course.
If the journey that you have done a lot in your lifetime. You've been educated, you've had jobs, you have going to different places and countries and things of that nature. If you could talk to the younger you, anybody that would be aspiring to look up at you and look at your story, right? And look at the things that you have done and say, I would like to do that. I would like to be her. What would be the biggest piece of advice that you could give to her?
Ooh.
The younger you, the next you.
Don't stop.
Okay, don't stop.
Don't. Because it's hard to keep going, especially, and I'll say, and I'll give one real quick. Yeah. So 2 years ago, I was diagnosed with clinical burnout.
With clinical
burnout. Like I was burnt out.
Talk to me about that.
So I was diagnosed with
you
clinical.
Gotta let the people know.
Yeah, so I was diagnosed.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what that is.
Okay, so like I was, I was in school. I was also very like heavily involved with my sorority, heavily involved with social action, social justice. Burnout. Yeah. So I was basically firing on all cylinders all the time. Like there's no, like I was taking no rest. The only time I was resting was to sleep. Like when I tell you, like I didn't go to brunch for 2 years, like my girls, like, let's go to brunch. Can't. I'm on a meeting. I'm on this meeting and then I got another meeting after that. And it's on a Sunday, like, it's Sunday.
Right.
So even on the Lord's Day, I'm working. And
clinical burnout.
So I had, like, when I say, and I'm an artist.
Okay.
And the hardest, like the thing that hurts the most for artists is when we can't create.
Facts, because I'm an artist at heart.
Exactly.
That's a fact.
So I was at a point where I was like, I don't even want to make art. I just want to sit here and do nothing. Like my body could not. I was getting
sound like you went from being artistic to right into a depression. Or
yeah,
something
like the level of depression I was at was considered burnout. Got nothing left in the tank.
Wow.
And they say like it takes 2 years for your nervous system to rewire, reset, and get back to normal. So I can say now, like being here, like this is who I am. Like so this is the version
clinically diagnosed
with burnout.
Pretty much going too hard.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you. In the interviews that I've done, I've never heard of anybody being diagnosed with a symptom of going too hard. That's crazy.
Yeah, like it was bad. And I didn't talk about it much because as a woman, as a Black woman, like nobody wants to hear that.
Right.
Nobody cares.
But did anybody see the signs? Or
my mom.
So did she try to help you? And like,
what
did that look like?
So I was always like in therapy because go if you are Black, if you are a person of color, go to therapy. Okay. I don't care how you feel about it. That is, and this is how I sell it to people.
Okay, here we go.
Everybody in your life has a version of you in their head.
Okay.
Your therapist is a blank slate. So they are the one person, that's the one relationship you're going to have who is outside of everything that's going on in your life. You literally pay them to be your second brain.
Got you. Okay.
So I don't know whatever you're going through, whatever you're feeling, sometimes, right, just like you go to your best friend, like for co-signing, like, girl, am I crazy? Am I wrong? Like, do that with your therapist. Because sometimes your girl love you, but she may tell you, yeah. And your therapist, no.
Got you.
So sometimes, and that's a professional.
Got you.
Sometimes you need a professional opinion to tell you, no.
Makes sense.
So my mom, she was like, she could tell that, like, she was like, something's off about you. Like,
right.
I'm proud of, and she told me, she was like, I'm proud of everything you accomplished. Like at 23 years old, like you've done so much.
Right.
I've traveled the world. I established a grant within my sorority. Right. So my sorority, I gave money, created really outstanding programming and like really invested, put a lot of my energy into pouring into other people.
Right.
So I would tell you, like, A, don't stop, because like that's a hump you will get over.
Right.
And B, and this comes from one of my closest friends, like, and I'm gonna shout her out. Lana, like, this was the best advice you could have given me.
Lana.
Yeah. But LJ, like, you got my heart.
Shout out to Lana.
Do not pour from your cup.
Right.
Don't pour from your saucer. You were supposed to fill your cup, let it runneth over, and you pour the excess into other people.
Oh shit. Cousin ain't even here. I don't have access to the message. But that's a motherfucking message.
Do not, I'm telling you.
Holy shit.
Don't pour from your cup. Pour from your saucer. Okay? So focus on you. Fill your cup. Let that shit runneth over. Whatever's in the excess of that saucer, that's what you pour into others.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I gotta interject right now. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm guilty of not doing that at all.
But that's what I did that's what happened to my burnout.
Is a motherfucker. I am the biggest breadwinner my family has ever seen. I've taken care of not only my family, I got 2 sons. I've taken care of my children's mothers' families. I've taken care of every fucking body to the point to where I've given so much that I put myself behind the 8 ball. A lot of people that become successful that come from the area that I come from, extreme poverty, extreme violence and things of that nature, that's what we do when we get money. We try to fucking take care of everybody. If you listen to any rapper, any person that is extremely successful that's come from an extremely impoverished situation, especially with gang banging and things of that nature, they tell you the same fucking story. Why do you keep hearing the story from demographically different people, geographically different people, right? Is because even though we're separated, the struggle is the same, right? The message is the same. It's like we got out and we want to try to get people that didn't get out the opportunity to live a better life. But I'm going to say to you, I've never heard that fucking analogy in my life. As I've gotten older, I have started to draw lines to say, you know what? I just realized something. I'm pouring all of this into you. And it's not the fact that you can't pour equally back into me. It's the fact that if the odds were reversed, you wouldn't even try. You wouldn't even try.
Clock it.
You wouldn't even try to give me the same effort or love that I gave to you. So, you know, I understand your message and I want to just champion you. You know, this is what we created the show for, again, to bring people like you on here to spread your message. Ladies and gentlemen, so we kind of ambushed her, right? That's why my cousin was like future co-host and all that. We kind of bro, this is you can't look. I just said my cousin. He came right in on cue. Y'all be saying we be rehearsing this shit, but we can't rehearse this shit.
I promise you, they're not.
I'm just telling you, right?
Yeah, this is real.
Queen, I just want to say we appreciate you for being you.
Thank you.
First of all, I appreciate everybody in this room, including this queen.
Look at that. See?
There's people behind the camera that y'all don't see.
Facts. That's a fact.
Sitting here investing in themselves, betting on themselves, and
That's
here in this room. And we are all here for a fucking reason.
That's
are
a
we
fact.
not?
That's a fact.
So please, man, take a little shot, man, because we deserve this shit. We work hard. They don't see the 12 hours we put in behind the camera.
That's a fact.
They don't see the fucking grind. They don't see the post. How the fuck you get that post? They don't know what it's like. So that's for us, man.
And guess what else they don't know? Guess what else they don't know? Ladies and gentlemen, we on day 2. There's over 50, 60, 70 black, affluent, beautiful motherfucking people in here, dressed from head to toe. We ain't had an argument yet. We ain't had a disagreement yet.
There hasn't been
Let me say it again.
Love.
We ain't had an argument yet, right? We ain't had a disagreement yet. Everybody's here getting along.
$100,000.
Guess what?
Everybody comfortable.
Guess what?
We doing?
Everybody's here spreading information. Ain't nobody acting bougie. It's a lot of motherfuckers here getting money. It's a lot of motherfuckers here that's successful in different aspects in their life, but it ain't nobody acting like they're better than another. You know what that shows? You know what that shows? You know what that shows? It shows that the motherfucking narrative that they set for us that we can't get together and we can't build is bullshit. It's bullshit. It takes like-minded individuals to do like-minded things. So I want to celebrate this queen. They're going to look at this episode. First of all, let me just tell you this again. Welcome to the More Than the Title family.
Thank you.
More Than the Title. We here now. We're going to remember this shit.
That's a fact.
Motherfucker. We're going to remember this shit.
That's a fact.
Guess what? We're all going to get this content. We all going to do it live.
That's a fact.
None of this shit getting paused. None of this shit getting stopped, man.
That's
so
a fact.
Everybody in this room for betting on yourself.
There it is.
Congratulations to you, queen.
There it is, right?
You know we tapped in.
No, we locked in.
Everybody in this room, we tapped in, man. Just thank you for being here, because y'all could be anywhere in this.
There it is.
This mansion's big. Y'all here rocking with us, and that shit mean a lot to us.
So once again, we gonna give you the welcome that we give all of our guests, because you're no different. So welcome to the More Than the Title family. Let me tell you what that entitles and what that comes with. We are episode almost 191, which means we have had over 170 guests that are millionaires, billionaires, own sports teams, etc. You are now part of the More Than the Title family. Let me tell you what that means. We don't gatekeep. We're going to create a group chat between me, you, and my cousin. We're not going to use assistants. We're not going to use managers. You know what that means? If you see somebody on our show that came in the past, if you see somebody on our show that came in the future and you say, you know what, I think I would like to connect with them, you hit us up. We do schedules. We create a Zoom meeting. We get on a call. We connect A to B, which we have done more than 24 times. And then we get off the call, and then whatever relationship you build, you build.
Wow.
That is what not gatekeeping looks like. So welcome to the family.
And
That's
what we
cultural
say, the
change maker
dream is
energy.
free, but the hustle is sold separately.
You know what it is.
The dream is free. We all got a dream, right? But how bad do you want this shit? What are you willing to sacrifice for this shit? I'm away from my kids. He's away from his kids. You away from your family. Everybody here is away from their family.
I'm away from League of Legends. Fuck the kids. Get me back to my keyboard. I want to kill the shit.
Listen,
Nigga, I miss my
at the
kids.
end of the
Fuck
day,
that thing.
at the end of the
I'm
day,
away from Call of Duty.
y'all, listen up.
Come on, bro.
A dream without a plan is just a wish, baby.
Someone sit down, man.
Hold on, we got two big homies next.
No,
We go, nigga, sit down. She our co-host. Nigga, move over.
I'm a co-host.
What we doing?
Oh, wait, where should we go?
Oh, we got man. Come on, nigga.
That's what I said. We got another guest, though. That's what I said. Hold on.
It's Mr. Goldie.
I said that, man. So let's finish this one over, and then we're going to bring homie in, and then, you know what I'm saying? Yeah,
Y'all gonna see me again, because I'm a co-host now.
Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, listen. So,
close it off.
Listen,
I'll be back.
Ladies and gentlemen,
She'll be back.
we're going to continue on the live stream. But once again, you know, we've had another phenomenal guest. Once again, she came out here. She bet on herself. She traveled by herself. She believed in herself. She invested in herself. She said, if y'all don't believe, I believe, right? So that once again, we're going to end off the show with this particular guest, and we're going to continue the show going, but this particular guest with the same story and the same etiquette that we always end off the show. The dream is free.
But the hustle, those separate.
You know what it is, man.
Yeah.
Well, before we go, though, I forgot. Anybody looking to get in contact with this lady, this young lady, and get in contact with her businesses or anything that she do, please let the audience know how they can get in contact with you, where they can reach out to you in the best way to communicate with you.
So you can follow me on IG.
There it is.
So it's Nadej Kiana.
Nadej.
Yeah. NADEGEKIANA. Hit me up. Yeah.
Nadej, right? And I ain't gonna lie, I fucked it up a lot of times, but
right.
we gonna get it right.
Practice makes perfect. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you know what it is, man. I see. Let's just use the bracket. It's still live. It's still alive. We rock. Come on, go to the next, bro.
Make it happen. Get yourself comfortable, bro. Let's make it happen, bro. We are still on a continuous live stream. We're gonna make this. Everybody gonna get in this motherfucker.
It's a live stream.
Absolutely. We got 100 motherfuckers in here right now.
What's y'all pay? Oh, this your Instagram.
Yeah, no, everything. Instagram, Twitch,
I'm
LinkedIn,
banned
TikTok,
on
everywhere.
Instagram.
You're not banned today.
Yeah. Follow me.
You're not banned today. Follow my bro, Young Goldie, right?
Me.
What we talking about, man? So, yo, bro, we here.
Yeah.
We at the fucking Wealthy and Famous Mansion Mastermind.
Yeah.
Let's talk some real shit, because I heard some real shit that you said on the stage, man. Tell us a little bit about your background and how you got to the point that where you are today, bro.
What point? I'm a lot of places. You got to know.
Nigga, it's a lot of places, bro. Nigga, talk about some early influences. Where you from? What are some early influences to make your mindset to get to this paper?
Man, I'm from Sacramento, California.
Sacktown, what's up, man?
I've been having mentors even since when I was in the streets, you know what I'm saying? So, I was running laps around niggas in the streets because I had mentors, and I used that same formula when I got into business, just like in the streets. I went to the top dudes and put my money down. So when I got into business, I went to the top dudes and put my money down, and I'm running laps in 2 years, first time in business, doing more than most people who've been doing business for 10 years. So that's why I preach this mentorship shit, because that's the cheat codes. They say, it ain't no shortcuts in life. But if it was one, man, it's gonna be mentors. Absolutely. But niggas ain't gonna put their money down. Like
relationships. Our course is relationships over revenue.
Let me tell you this, right?
Talk about it.
Niggas gonna tell you they gonna be like, well, I want it. I'm gonna do it. Niggas is not gonna put the money down that I put down.
Gangster shit.
And every mentor that I paid for wasn't solid.
That's the question.
See, so everybody came in on the so listen, right?
How do you vet them?
You don't. Because guess what? If you had the game, you would know. You don't know what you're looking at. You don't understand. It's only going through it that you're going to find out. So if you're not willing to take a loss and maybe pay for a bad mentor, then you ain't never going to get a good one.
Woo! This is what it is. Nah, hold on. I walked in on some shit. I'm about to get the fuck about this conversation. That was crazy. But you know why I respect what he said? But you know why I respect what he said? Because you know why I respect what he said? Because we gamblers.
Yeah.
What did he say that's any different than us rolling dice on the block or going to the fucking casino and playing 21 blackjack or Russian roulette? Right. We don't know if we're gonna win that hand.
Yeah.
Right. But we make a decision on how much we're willing to risk versus the reward of how much we're betting or putting down on that hand. And if it's worth it to us. So for him to just say that is some real shit,
I want to keep some gangster shit.
That's
right?
some real shit,
I'm a nigga who bet on myself. And I'm a nigga who been on the streets, right? I always trust my gut.
Right.
It's hard for me to explain when I make 20,000, 10,000 on a fucking table to be like, yo, this is it. You have to trust your gut.
Right.
So what's that feeling for you? What's that feeling for you?
I'm gonna tell you like this though, man. I think that's poor advice because a lot of times you're not gonna know is that your gut or is that fear. How do you know the difference? Most people can't discern that.
No, you know why? I don't have fear because I trust myself. I bet on myself that much.
All right, well, you're an exceptional individual. Most people don't have fear.
That's why.
So therefore, if you tell somebody, man, trust your gut, well, their fear is gonna make you feel like, well, is this a gut feeling or is this my fear? You don't know, so just do it anyway. You get what I'm saying? So
I like it.
I like individual. You are message.
Because I like it. I like it.
But listen though, even me, when I'm making a decision, I'll be like, is this a gut feeling or is this fear? I don't know. You don't know. You will trick yourself. So for me, you just got to do it. I had a mentor tell me once. He said it's a big difference in playing not to lose versus playing to win. And the reason most people don't win is because they playing just not to lose what they got. You're trying to get that.
Give me my shot.
Nah, go. No, nigga, we talk to a lot of niggas. You talking that shit, dog. Talk that shit.
So
let him talk.
And pretty much what he was saying was the reason people don't get ahead is because they're trying to keep the little that they got. But the only way to get ahead is to risk what you got. I'm ready to risk it all day, every day. And I'm gonna buy it before I'm ready. Your level up is never within your budget. It never comes at the right time. But everybody is playing within their comfort zone. If you're not living in continuous anxiety, you're not pushing your limits. My level lives in anxiety every day. Most people are trying to be comfortable. You're trying to avoid uncomfortable situations, and that's why you never grow. Every day I live in anxiety, and that's why I grow much faster than most people. So instead of
right now,
No, it's too much game for all this. They're not gonna understand.
You gotta slow the fuck down.
Too much fucking game.
You got to slow down. You got to slow the fuck down.
Nigga, I get you. You on that iceberg slim shit.
Nah, who the fuck is this guy right now?
Who is this guy?
He got like 7 jewels in one fucking sentence, man.
Slow down a little bit, bro. That's some real nigga shit.
That was crazy, bro.
Please, bro.
That was crazy.
No, you're talking that shit. We acknowledge it. But they don't understand, bro.
You gotta slow
down
bro.
for them niggas. And some niggas don't got the mindset who understand that shit, who bet that
but
shit.
Wait, you already said though? The fucking willing to invest versus the risk. Like
it's a big difference in playing not to lose versus playing to win.
Playing not to
message. And you're not gonna win a game only playing defense. You gotta play offense.
Yeah, bro. But how do you know when to pivot? So look, I'm a chess player. Let's talk about it.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it, right? Let's talk about that actual fact. I'm a chess player.
Yeah.
Right? There is the deciding on who has the opening move. Whoever has the opening move is automatically on what? Offense. Because I have the opening move. Strategy, which means whoever has the next move is on what? Defense. Now, when do you decide to go from defense to offense? And I think that is the biggest struggle that people have of not knowing when to change.
Hey, yo.
That's an hey, yo.
I didn't like it. I didn't like his tone on the offense and defense. It was just real.
Nah. I'm
I didn't like his song.
Nah.
You felt uncomfortable.
Nah. I felt frozen. No. I'm using your voice. I'm using your voice. The Jarrett voice. No.
I didn't like his tone, dog.
There's no way I got an Ayo for that.
Keep it gangster, bro. I didn't like the
offense and defense.
I didn't like the offensive.
I get an Ayo for that.
I didn't like the offensive.
Nah, I'm using your voice. No.
No, let's do it. Talk
to me though.
Yeah. So what's the question?
So when do you know when to pivot, right? Like I said, chess. Life is chess. It's not checkers. It is impossible to play offense and defense at the exact same time. You have to know when to be defensive and then when to see the opening and say, okay, now let me pivot from being defensive and this is my opening to be offensive.
Well, I'm gonna tell you like this, right? For the average individual.
Yes.
Yeah.
You need to just play offense because you've been playing too much defense, so don't overthink it.
Oh. I ain't screaming baby.
What other questions y'all got? Come on with them. Come on.
Yo,
No. Keep it gangster, bro. Young Goldie. What we ask all of our guests. We've had billionaires, millionaires, all that shit. What's your mama I made it moment? What's the one moment you was like, nigga, I'm here. I'm at the mountaintop and I feel great. This is what it is. What was the most fulfilling moment in your career?
Man, I ain't never had that moment, man. It's always a new mountaintop. You know what I'm saying?
But what's the first one?
You had to have one.
Yeah, that one.
Come on, man. Shit, the first Benz I got, then the Rolls Royce, then the condo. You know, to me, it ain't never. It don't really move me, man. You know, as soon as I get it, it's like, what's next?
Okay, next. We've spoke to billionaires that had that same mindset, right?
Talking that shit.
That said, like, I don't let myself relish in my own accomplishments, right?
Yeah.
When I accomplish something, immediately I set my sight to what's next.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying to you, this Goldie, feel me? You as a human being, there still has to be a point where you sit back and you say, like, yo, I did this, bro.
Damn it, I made
where you relate to where you've come from and you see where you've
how
been.
Many generational curses you broke,
correct,
bro.
like you haven't had that.
I hear what you're saying.
Right.
I hear what you're saying.
I
hear what you're saying.
Right.
I hear what you're saying.
Right.
But see, with me, right?
Yeah.
Because I surround myself with mentors doing hundreds of millions, billionaires.
Right.
It's very hard to to feel good about where you at. Even now I'm paying for a place $18,000 a month.
Right.
My mentor has one place, it's $100,000 a month. He got one on the other side of the country that's $100,000. So it's always relative. You know what I'm saying? Relative. But I feel like that's what's good because when you're in a place where everybody's beneath you, you feel good. What do you do when you feel good? You get comfortable. I don't want to get comfortable. You know what I'm saying?
I like that.
I don't want to get comfortable.
I like that answer. I like that answer. Yeah.
He's wilding.
No, he's real.
I love that shit.
No, he's real.
Talk that talk, bro.
But you know what?
I love that shit.
You know, my thing is though, being and I'm gonna keep it 100 with you, right? I recently had like a near-death experience, let's just call it, right?
Yeah.
Facts though.
Even though I was raised as a child where they was betting on me that I would never live to see 18.
He was a bad Chad.
Like I was
the handle.
Like,
he was one of them niggas out
like
there.
7th, 8th, 4th grade, 5th grade. I was like attempted. I was getting charged for shit like that. Like I was that type of nigga. You understand? At that age. Let's be clear. No, be real. So for me though, right? When I got to that point where I felt like this was the end for me, I told my cousin, I said, yo, not being funny, like if we could package this shit and sell death, like that was my reaction. Like niggas was like, yo, why you not panicking? Why you not bugging out? Because I was like, this shit is trippy. I was just more bugged out of like, this is what it feels like in the end. Because I had a experience where I felt like that was it for me, right? What I'm saying to you is, but it brought me back to reality as of saying like, cherishing the moment, right?
Yeah.
Cherishing the moment. We can all say, look, we young to a certain extent. We feel good, right?
Yeah.
Physically, we look good, right?
Yeah.
If we don't have a certain amount of physical ailments, we feel like, yo, we gonna be here for a long time. Yeah. But don't matter what our success, we look on Instagram and social media and the news every day and see people dropping dead every day from different sources, different kind of ways. And like, damn, this nigga died at 30 and 80 and healthy people just dropping.
Right.
Which that says is the national average for age has dramatically dropped. For average age of a male living versus average age of a female living has dramatically dropped.
Right.
It's not 70 and 80s no more. It's like in the 60s. So that's what we saying too. It's like, yo, not feeling like we understand planning, right? We understand you want to always accomplish things, but if you could sit back and be like, yo, what is my thing that I could be like, yo, if I don't make it tomorrow, if I don't make it past tomorrow, would I be good? What would that moment be like? You understand what I'm saying? That's what we saying. Like, is there a moment in your life where you like, yo, I've accomplished what I feel like I was put here to be? And if I go tomorrow, you see Big said, I'm ready to die. When Pac said, I'm ready to die, you don't understand it till you get to a position where you almost die. And then you be like, holy shit, I understand that shit now. That's what we asking you, like, what's that kind of moment feeling like?
I ain't had it.
I'm ready to stop you 20 seconds ago.
That's what we said. That's what we said.
I ain't ready to die. I ain't did enough yet.
That's not
and you know, for me though, honestly, right?
I would be ready to die when I fully equip my son to be able to survive his life and make sure that he's mentally ready and prepared. Because you know, so I grew up without my father. So the only thing that I feel like I need to do in life to be successful is to make sure that my son could live without me and be a successful individual. And I ain't did that yet. He only 12, so I ain't gave him enough. When I give him
only 12, he good.
When I give him enough information to where I feel like he's gonna be good without me, then I could die. Until then, that's the only thing.
So I'm actually as a father. Yeah. What's the best game you got from your pops? Yeah. And what's the best game you gave to your son?
Well, my dad died when I was young, so I didn't get
that's real shit.
Yeah.
But
you know but
what's the best game you would give to your son? If your son watching this shit when he's 21 years old and you could give him a message, what's the message?
Man, the message is self-love, you know, because every problem most people have is really the root of it is lack of self-love. The reason you have a bad partner, the reason you have bad friends, the reason you looking for outward validation is because you can't validate yourself because you don't love yourself. So most problems in life you wouldn't have if you develop self-love. So I always try to teach my son self-love. Self-love, as long as he don't do drugs, you know, I feel like he gonna probably be all right. You know what I'm saying?
But can I ask you something?
You only got one?
Real nigga shit, bro. You feel, I don't know you, bro. But I feel like you came from the mud like we came from. And you know what? Our parents sometimes don't tell us love. We always preach that you gotta choose to be him or her. I chose to be him. He chose to be him. You chose to be him. Everybody in this room chose to be him or her. What was that moment for you, bro? Where you was like, fuck it, I'm going to be the one to stop the fucking generational cycle of us being fucked up.
Well, you know, I'm gonna tell you, like for me, it wasn't like that. For me, I was just always obsessed with nice things, man. I've been trying to get rich since I was like 9.
God,
you know, my mom
I know that
stories.
feeling.
My mom tell me stories about I was always obsessed with jewelry stores. And
that's what
So for me, it was just an obsession. And you know, if you ever listen like to Napoleon Hill, he said you got to have a burning desire. My entire life, I've had a burning desire to be rich. He said, Earl Nightingale says you become what you think about most of the time. All I think about is getting money. All I think about is success. That's all I ever thought about. You know what I mean? No, you have to. Some people think about this shit part-time. That's all I think about. All me and Kevo talk about on the phone, we talk all the time. All we talk about is the next play. All we talk about is the next relationship. All we talk about is the next car, the next watch. That's all I think about. So if you're not like that, you're not going to be successful. You have to be obsessed with whatever it is that you want. You become what you think about most of the time, what you're thinking about.
Because you know what's funny about that? You can relate to that, though.
What made you, all right, so you talking about the next play. Did you get money when you enrolled into Kevo's program and that? Like, what was the best game that you got? Like, real shit, bro. Because, like, Mike is my brother. I don't know Kevo. Mike is my brother.
Yeah.
And guess what? He has a funnel. Guess what? For every 10 people that he get into his funnel, there's 2 motherfuckers that's going to be successful, and there's 8 motherfuckers that ain't got the mindset for it. And they're going to sit there and put scam, all this other shit. Yo, you ain't getting it. You ain't doing that and all that shit. So what do you tell them motherfuckers that think like that, bro? Because you're the one out of many that have tried and failed. What is some of the game that you give them, bro? You know what I'm saying? Because you met Kevo. What was that shit, bro?
I'll say like this, man. I mean, it's up to you. It ain't even up to your mentor. It's up to you. Do you want it, man? I'm gonna be successful regardless. Now, of course, Kevo fast tracked my success 100%. Without him, I don't know where I'd be right now. But regardless, I was gonna win.
I love it
because there's no other option for me. I'm gonna win. I'm gonna have what I want. That's it.
Message.
To do whatever it takes. So whether it was with Kevo, without Kevo, I was gonna get there. He fast tracked it for me, but that's just how I feel. You got to really just it's got to be no other option. There's no other option for me. I'm gonna get what I want.
I love it, bro.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Before you even get that answer,
you better dunk that shit.
You heard what I said, Gus? Before you even answer that, you heard what I said to you. I said it's right in line with what we always been talking about, bro. It's about bet on your motherfucking self and not having a like. Sometimes I feel like we get distracted because we're so talented in so many different things that we let our talents distract us from going hard at one thing.
Talented people do get distracted. The fact that I'm not talented is the reason why I go so hard, because I knew I knew I wasn't good. So therefore I worked overtime. Man, when I came up, man, I was scared to talk to women. So guess what? I was talking to 100 women a day. So then I mastered it versus the person who was naturally good at it. He didn't put no work in. So I got better than him because I was deficient.
Let me I can hear this shot right now. I can hear I'm taking this shot right now, ladies and gentlemen. I'm tired of this motherfucker, but I'm taking the shot. I'm taking the shot right now. This nigga dropping the gems crazy right now. Is that Chulo? No, Chulo, come here, Chulo. Just cook. Now let him cook. Let him cook. No, but let him cook. But let him cook though. Let him cook.
Chulo bad man. He'll come through. Chulo bad man.
Let him cook.
Let my nigga cook.
Let him cook. He cooking. He cooking.
He cooking.
Chulo, we gonna get you on. We gonna get you on. No, not yet. Yeah, but let him cook though. Let him cook.
We all gonna
You gotta let him cook.
As soon as I get to cooking, you niggas take the shit out my hands, man. Like every time I get in my mode,
I got ahead, baby.
I don't even know where I was at right now. You know what I mean? I was what I was talking about.
Now,
Nigga, you got so much.
Okay, listen. I was saying, people who are deficient work harder to get better than somebody who's talented. So in a lot of areas in my life, even speaking, you wouldn't think now. I had a stutter when I was younger, so I worked on it over time because I was deficient. So when you're deficient, you put in more work than a person who's talented or already good. So I got better in my life because I'm not talented at nothing. So I have to put in the work, and so I just outwork everybody who's even good. You get what I'm saying?
Well, we say hard work. Hard work beats talent twice every day. Well, hard work beats talent every day, twice on Sundays. If you look at anybody that's been successful, and let's talk about people that are super successful. They like the Steve Harveys and all these people that are super successful in the Black community. You know what they all have in common? They still fucking grind crazy. Millionaires, 100 millionaires, billionaires. They still talk about one thing. I get up at 5 a.m. I have a certain regimen every single fucking day. And then you look at them and you say, I don't understand. How can you work this hard and you're this successful? You ain't never got to work a day in your life past this, but yet you still do it. The message is in because the work ethic is there. This is what it takes. You know what I'm saying? This is what we need to do.
Sacramento. You grew up in Sacramento, bro. I'm gonna keep it real. Cause I want to ask the question from my niggas in the Bronx, bro. Niggas gonna be like, yo, I gotta invest in myself. Nigga, I ain't got nothing to invest in. If I got $30, who do I fucking know to invest in, bro? Like real shit. There's niggas I know from the Bronx that never left fucking the Bronx. That never left 4 blocks away. Yeah. And that's the niggas we trying to change. That's our audience, nigga. The niggas is making 20, 30,000 on the joint.
So what's the question?
The question is, nigga, how do you understand what it is? Like, how do you understand who they're fucking investing in, nigga? You investing in Kevo, nigga. I see
check this out, right? You don't invest in the mentor first. You gotta
invest in yourself.
Yeah.
Nigga, I'm with you, nigga.
Yeah.
I'm with you. This is what we do, nigga. We got Bet on Yourself merch.
Yeah.
We got Bet on Yourself merch. Nigga, let me cook. Yeah. Nigga, let me cook. Nigga, it's my shit. All right, so now with that being said, nigga, you from the mud, nigga. I want to know the mindset because I don't know. What we talk about is how we start the show is influences and how you grew up and that. Because I don't give a fuck about all that success. I care about the mindset. I don't give a fuck about your money. I care about the person you are. That shit don't impress me. I care about who you are as a person, nigga. That shit you just told me impressed the fuck out of me because the person you are. That's what it is. It ain't about the money. It's the person you are that got you to the money. So I want to know how you got the mindset to get to the money. What was that thing, right? Because we all come from the same spot, bro. But there's only been one nigga like you that's gonna bet it. What made you do it?
Man, I told you before, it's the burning desire. You gotta want it that bad. And like I do coaching, right? And most people, they want the tactics. Most people problem, so I do coaching. The problem most people have is why am I not doing what I'm supposed to do? And I'm gonna tell you why, because you don't want it bad enough. Most people do, like Eric Thomas say, you gotta want it as bad as you want to breathe. You listen, you really have to want it that bad. Like, you could have the discipline, you could have the consistency, but you don't want it bad enough. That's why you're not doing the work. That's why you procrastinate. That's why you're scared. You have to want it that bad. And it's a book that I love. It's called The Magic of Thinking Big. Okay. It just says that you have to set super big goals. Your goals are not big enough. That's why you don't want to do it, because the juice ain't worth the squeeze. All the time. Do I not say that all the time? All the work that you're gonna do for that average ass goal that you got. That's why you don't get up in the morning, because deep down inside, I'm gonna do all this work still to just have an average ass life. Your goals have to be so big that it makes you excited when you get up in the morning. Like you say, damn, if I get that, I'm gonna change my family's life, this life, I'm gonna live like this. Then you're excited to move. So you have to have very big goals and have a burning desire and have to really want it. You gotta want it as bad as you want to breathe. So you gotta have big goals. So that's the first thing people in my program, I tell them, listen, you have to set unrealistic goals. Ted Turner, right? He said his dad said you have to set goals that you don't even think you could accomplish in his lifetime.
You can't even aspire.
That's because guess what? You shoot for a star. If you fall, you'll land on the cloud. So you have to shoot so big. And most people, they got these average ass goals. Somebody he came to my program. He said, "Man, I want to have a mechanic shop." I said, "Get the fuck out of here." No, you want to do all this work to listen. Everybody in life has the same potential. We have the same potential of Martin Luther King, Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, and you want to have a fucking mechanic shop. You have to understand you have the potential to do anything. You just don't know the information they know. big goals that it inspires you when you wake up. You get what I'm saying? So most people just don't want it bad enough because their dreams ain't big enough.
Gotcha.
And a lot of people smoking weed, they sipping lean. You have to have energy, willpower, and clarity. You have to have these things to be successful. And most people don't have enough energy to be successful. Everybody successful I know has a lot of energy. If you don't have a lot of energy, you're not gonna be successful. My nigga, man, what's the motherfucking deal?
This live stream shit, nigga. Come on, please.
Hey, nigga, I'm about to dip in a minute. What the niggas talking about upstairs? I was supposed to get on stage. Oh, yeah, that nigga. Yeah, I'm finna dip in a minute.
No, I'm gonna give you some love, nigga, on some gangster shit, nigga. No, bro. I'm gonna give you love on some gangster shit, Goldie. Thank you for the game, nigga.
Oh, y'all kicking me up out of here?
No, I'm not. No, I'm not kicking you out of here. I'm letting you know, nigga, as a nigga from the streets, bro. We need niggas like you that got that mindset, bro.
Hey, I'm doing guys work out here.
That's what it is. Nigga, I'm Steve Mass, nigga. I'm sitting there. I'm giving you a sick.
Yeah, man.
I'm doing guys work out. Nigga, that's what we doing. Nigga. Let them know what it takes. Let them know, because it's many times that you probably didn't tell them, no, that you want to quit. That you like, this is crazy. This is fucked up. And you still stuck with the path. And look where you at now, nigga. That's what they need to hear. I want to tell my brothers that, because right here, they're like, how you with Bandman Kevo? How you with Goldie? How you with Chadeo? How you with my bro? Nigga, you like money back, yo, nigga.
First of all, he said I'm doing God's work, and I love that, man. I love that, man. I love that. No, I love that, man.
I got right now in the penitentiary that I'm sending books. I'm giving them this ideology.
So good talk, bro.
Yeah.
So it's mad, nigga. Let's talk. That's mad.
Listen, we here.
I got doing 20 right now. Nigga, my cousin doing 55 right now.
Listen, my brother just got out the pen. Did 12 years at 17 years old. 12 years at 17 years old. Left the house one day. I ain't seen him 12 years later. Just got out. You know,
and that's what was his look when he saw you?
And you know, I mean, we've been talking the whole time, so I really see him a lot of times. But you know, I got the game deal. You know, I got the right path for him to go on.
Nigga, you gave him hope.
Yeah, for sure. And I'm not even gonna plug it right in. I got the
there, bro. So who the fuck want to be the out there? Who want to fucking be that? You know, you gotta choose to be him or choose to be her.
Listen, we out of frame. You gotta sit down. You out of frame.
We talking, ain't no mics.
Yeah, you out of frame. You out of no, but it's not about Casanasha. You're out of frame.
It's your show. I'm standing up.
I know, but we out of frame and he's not on the mic.
Niggas out of frame.
He out of frame.
Nigga was out of pocket.
He out of frame. Yeah, jump in, bro.
You sit right here because you be in the middle.
Yeah, you can turn the mic like this. We got a fourth mic there that we can add, but you know.
Introduce yourself, bro. Steve, please do. You got the microphone right there, right in the middle.
Yeah.
Introduce yourself, bro.
This mic right here.
Yeah,
you rocking. You live, baby. This is live stream. We got people in here.
Yeah, we rocking.
People comment, everything. We good. Talk to me.
Man, what's going on, y'all? Man, it's Antonio Bibbs, AB Lambo Tone, man. I'm here, man. I'm here with my brothers, man. We
yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Game. Gonna give y'all some knowledge, especially y'all that's trying to get out, that's struggling right now. You know, we got that sauce, man. So continue to tap in. I'm gonna lay some game on y'all as far as funding and shit.
Okay.
Building a business.
Okay.
And just motivation.
What's the best game you ever got? Like, what's one of the mention of lines or something like that you heard in your life that was like, yo, that was gangster, and I applied to my everyday life?
That I got from somebody else.
From somebody else. Something that somebody said, it's like, I'm implementing immediately.
That's hard, bro, because there's so much shit.
I know, but what's one that stick out? Because the nigga Mike said some shit, nigga. If you're born, you're broke. He said a lot of shit outside that was gangster. What's one thing that stuck to you and nigga I'm implementing right now and change your life? That's what we gotta hear, bro. We here. Bel Air, bro.
You gotta know who you are as far as like, you know, building relationships with people, man.
Gangster.
Like if you got a woman, like you gotta know if you're that guy that's gonna elevate when you have a woman. If you're not, if you have a woman and you're not elevating, you need to get rid of that woman.
Right.
Woo. You know, that's one of the laws that I live by. You know what I mean?
Now we got sound effects for everything,
nigga,
baby.
everything you say, nigga, we gotta say. You say some Porsche,
yeah,
nigga,
for sure.
Whoa, hey, yo.
Yeah.
We got everything lined up.
That's what's up, man.
Gangster shit, bro.
I like, some shit, man, because I got alcohol in me.
Nah, let's talk.
Ready to
Oh,
go.
we having a great time. Now you ready to go, right?
I'll be tweaking.
So so let's talk, right? Look, man. Let's talk about relationships. So we haven't really talked about relationships too much on these segments.
Y'all don't?
No, we haven't. But so let's talk about it. You know what I'm saying?
My big bro special.
A lot of people. Yo, we gotta close that door so we don't get the ambient noise, please. Can we close that door so we don't get the ambient noise? So we had a lot of people on our show that talk about the power of our culture is dependent upon us rebuilding the relationship between the black man and the black woman. You understand what I'm saying? And the fact that our marriage numbers are down and our relationship numbers are down. You understand what I'm saying? And everybody's being more transactional instead of, coming together and becoming a unit. How do you feel about something like that?
I don't know the reaction I'm gonna get from this, but
go on, bro.
It's me, man. First off, I don't believe in that you should stick to a certain race when you dating somebody. It may not be a black woman that's gonna put you all the way in line with your goals to elevate you. It might not. You gotta go with who you're aligned with. If it's gonna be a white woman, a Spanish woman, whatever it's gonna be. You gotta know who that's gonna be. You know what I'm saying? If it is a black woman, that's more power to you. But I honestly think, man, this shit is God.
Hold on. Mass. Yeah, but we can't hear nothing with y'all. He's talking and y'all making so much noise. We can't hear nothing, bro. Yeah. I'm telling you, we can't hear nothing, bro. Come on, bro. Go ahead, bro.
What's the name of the podcast?
More than the title.
We live though, bro.
Yeah, we live. Yeah. So yeah, Dave was just saying, yeah.
How many we in front of already?
Couple hundred right now. Yeah.
We're gonna push this bitch up.
Yeah.
Right now.
What are we talking about?
So again, what I'm saying is right. So when they come out with the study as far as saying like relationship goals, right, and support, they're not talking about only like interracial relationships. They're talking about relationships that have the longevity to become partnerships and not just transactional situations. That's what we're talking about. So they're not just saying like, oh, you have to date somebody specifically within your ethnical palette, right? They're saying that in reality, the African Americans, right, us, right, we have the lowest, not only marriage rate as far as people getting married, but we have the lowest retention rate as far as marriages lasting amongst any other cultural group. So that's what there's a lot of reasons why, but that's why I'm asking you, like, what does that mean to you? That's what I'm saying.
It's simple, man. Talk to me. Black people, we just fucked up as a community. We don't stand on shit. We don't have no foundation. We don't got no law, no nothing that black people how we gonna correct something that we don't have any foundation? Right. Like, it don't even make sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, black people as a whole, I know a lot of niggas gonna get mad at me because of this.
Nah, we just speak
fucked
your
up
truth.
In general.
Right. Speak your truth.
Niggas hate Charleston White, but he say some real shit.
Right.
He be saying some real ass shit.
Right.
So I just feel like we need to correct ourselves as a whole before we start giving ourselves to other, to our partner. Right. That's the same race as us. Because all we doing, we just going in a circle.
Yeah. So I agree with you 100%. One of my philosophies is you can't be the best for anybody else until you're the best for yourself. Right. We just had a guest on that talked about going to therapy and things of that nature, right? Because we all bring to our relationships what's called trauma through life, trauma through past relationships, and etc. But it still is very important to just understand the dynamic of building a family, right? Building what is called legacy and what true legacy looks like, and having a support system to allow you to do the things that you need to do, and understanding that your family is taken care of. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, I'm too drunk. You just said a mouth.
So watch me. Look, quick example. No, I got you. No, watch me. No, I got you. No, quick example. Look, watch me. If I say like, do you come from a single parent household or a double parent household?
Single parent.
Okay, mommy or daddy?
Mommy.
Okay.
My father died when I was 10.
Okay, bet. My father died when I was 7. We in the same page, right? So most urban people grow up with their mothers, right? Right. Most urban guys, not their fathers. So what I'm saying to you is, have you ever seen somebody or met somebody that grew up with a double family household and seen the difference between what it looks like to have two parents raise a child versus one? Now, relate that to, do you have children now?
I got a son.
Okay. Are you active in your son's life? Doesn't matter if you're even with the child's mother as far as the relationship wise. So it's still a two-parent household, right? Exactly. So that's what I'm saying, right? Do you see the difference, and what value do you put on the difference of being there as a two-parent household versus a single-parent household?
Honestly, just from seeing what my mom
there we go, right?
Just from seeing what she went through,
right?
And I had a father that wasn't there.
There we go.
Put my child through that.
Talk to me, right?
And I put in overtime.
But you say your father died, though, right?
He got killed,
right?
So he wasn't there because he didn't want to be. That's
he still wasn't there.
Right. So I'm with him.
Oh, okay.
I'm with him. I got to play devil's advocate. Like I got two memories of my father.
If he wasn't there.
Yeah, I got two memories of my father, and both of them shits was criminal activities when I was young. So he wasn't there because he chose not to be there, because he chose to still be in the street. So I'm with him.
Right.
I never needed a daddy. We come from Chicago. We had 1,000 daddies in our neighborhood.
Right. No. So wait. That's the family dynamic.
But you know how it was though in Chicago. You feel me? Even if we had single mothers, you know, we still had niggas in the.
We had the people they called the guys.
Okay,
they don't guide us in the right direction.
But let me do this though. Let me do this though. How old are you?
45.
Thank you. I'm 45. They're not 45. We're from a different generation. I was growing up. When I grew up, I had the OGs. We respected the OG.
I think in our era, it was a little bit different.
It was a lot different, right? So watch me. If I went down the block and I was wilding out and somebody see me bugging out an OG or even a parent, they fuck me up and bring me to my mom's, and my mom's would kick my ass for having them bring me home. Nowadays, you put your hands on somebody's kid, you bring them home, you might get shot.
Kid gonna
like, yo, you understand? Yeah. Not only from the kid fucking reacting to you, but you bring them home like, wait, you put your hands on my kid, it's a whole different dynamic. The village of what we grew up in and understood it takes a village to raise a person. That aspect is not there no more. That's what I was asking you.
Yeah.
How do you feel about the village being gone right now?
Can I ask y'all a question? Because the mama daddy should be kind of throwing me off, because it's like this. If you had two parents in the house, to me it don't matter. It should be not affect how you come out, because if you got two parents in the house, us being black and from ghettos and this and that, if you had two parents in the house, what were they doing? Going their ass to work, both of them. Yeah. So at times, it'll only probably be one of them in the house at the time, or could deal with the school, or could deal with that part, deal with this. So it's like, I mean, us as black people, I think we should get past the whole, did you grow up with your mama? Did you grow up with your daddy? Because none of that shit matter. Do it matter now today? No, it do not.
Okay, well, let me present this to you. Do you understand what subconscious learned behavior means?
Yes.
Right. So that means before you can even understand how to speak, how to understand what language is, how to understand what culture is. You take a Chinese baby and raise them with a black family, that Chinese baby doesn't know they're Chinese. They're raised being black. You take a white, et cetera, et cetera. So what that means is when you're raised, before you can even understand who you are, what you like, whatever the case may be, you are susceptible to the raisings of whoever it is who is most influencing you. Now, if it's a single mother and a father or whatever, then you get influenced a certain way. If it's a single father or a mother, you get influenced a certain way. That's
the same with both the parents.
But hear me out. But just hear me out, though. Hear me out. When you grow with these experiences and these learnings, you get to a certain point where now you are able to be strong enough mentally to decide three things. One, can you acknowledge the situation that you're in? Two, when you acknowledge it, do you like it or do you dislike it? And three, if you don't like it or you like it, do you continue to do so or do you move on? That's the problem where the disconnect happens, right? Perfect example. I was raised by a single mother. I don't know what marriage is. I don't even know what being a fucking father is, because I never had a father to show me how to be a father. But be clear, I got two boys, and my youngest son, my oldest son, he's 23. I've had custody of him since he was 1.5. So I've been a single father for fucking. You understand? So I've become something that I wasn't even trained to be. You understand what I'm saying? Because
I don't think no parent actually trains a kid to be like them. No way. So they're gonna do what a parent. All that stuff. I'm talking about reality. A parent gonna goddamn it do what? Provide shelter, food, help you get education and this and that. You're gonna get to a certain age of life, they're gonna expect you to get up off of your ass and go do it yourself.
Okay.
So it don't matter if it was the mama, the daddy, or both of them. At the end of the day, at a certain age, the single mama or the mama that's married to her husband, they're gonna want you to leave the nest and go do you anyway.
Let me present this to you. Let me tell you what subconscious programming is. If you get up every single day and you live in poverty and you don't see your mother go to work, you're a child, 4 or 5, whatever the case. You're a child. You're a child. Every day you grow up, mommy or daddy, doesn't matter, doesn't go to work, but you see them keep this house. You see them put food on the table, but you never see them go to work. What you don't develop is work ethic. If they don't keep the house clean and you grow up in a disorganized house or a filthy house, then you never develop organizational skills and things because that becomes your norm. It's like training a fish.
I didn't learn that at home.
But hold on, hear me out though. But it's like training a fish to understand what water is. How do you understand what water is when you are raised in water? Do you understand what I'm saying? You can't understand that at a certain level until you become subconsciously strong enough to understand what you're going through. You understand what I'm saying? Subconscious programming, like I said, if you were a child and you were born in a Chinese family, you wouldn't even speak fucking English. You wouldn't even know you were black. You would speak Mandarin or whatever.
That's adapting to your environment. That's anything.
But
that could be an animal.
But you missed it.
If a monkey get raised with a bunch of tigers,
I'm glad you said that. Human beings are what? Human beings are what? We are mammals.
Animals.
We are. Thank you. So what you just said is absolutely correct. That didn't disprove my point. That proved my point. We are mammals. We run in packs. We learn from societal provisions in our society.
Our habitat. We learn from
That's what I'm saying to you. So before you understand that you're a black man, and before you become 6 feet or whatever, you are destined to become genetically. If you're raised by a Chinese family, you speak whatever language they speak, whatever ideology they have, and et cetera, et cetera. That's what I'm saying. That is called subconscious programming. So what I'm saying to you is the value of now this man and you and maybe me and whoever else is strong enough to say, once we are able to break the programming, to go back and say, you know what this man said? It's not an option. How many men don't feel that way? How many women don't feel that way? It's not a man thing. It's not a woman. It's a human being thing. He just said it's not an option. I feel like it's not an option. Are you dumb? I could never not be in my child's life. You see? But I wasn't taught that. You see? That's what I'm saying.
That's something that God put in the human being. It's called love, heart. Hey. And once you have a child, something come out of your body and something that's a part of you and your blood, it's like a natural love for it. Even if you don't take care of it.
And I appreciate that kind of sentiment. But what I'm saying is, this is the battle because we're human beings and we learn with 5 senses, and we're mammals of what we see, what we hear, what we taste, what we touch, our programming versus what we eventually become, right? And the mistakes that unfortunately happen in those steps that sometimes stop us from achieving our true potential.
Let me ask you this though.
Talk to me.
Subconsciously, can you change when you get us like say you was raised a certain way and this and that?
Yeah.
But at some point in time, for you being an individual, because God made us individuals, He didn't make us our parents.
That's a fact.
So He made us individuals. So at some point in time,
you're
gonna have to develop your own realities or way in life and this and that, and stop thinking about mommy and daddy and single mama. Because
facts,
I'm a nigga from the streets. I never cared what my mama was doing. I don't know if I was a single parent. I don't know, bro. I was hustling, making bread. If my mama needs something, I'm gonna let her hold it. If she go to work, I don't know, and I don't care. I was already a man because I got raised by some different shit, some men. You know what I'm saying? So a daddy was like, nigga, what's the daddy? Like, no, I'm getting taught organizations of structure.
Right.
And a lot don't top that. Right. You know what I'm saying? What we learned. You know what I'm saying?
But that's the beauty of it. See, the beauty is in the experience. Because I can relate to that. I can say, bro, I was on the streets at 7 years old.
Yeah.
In crack houses. Don't get it twisted. Like my moms, my pops, my own got fed cases and murder cases. My moms, the females in my family more dangerous than the niggas in my family.
Like that,
yeah. My mom got arrested on Christmas Day, bro. I had on a bomber coat, fence kicked down my door. I had a toy gun and the leather V bombers when they came out. You know about the goose downs. And the feds almost blew my head off because I'm playing with a toy gun because they kicked the doors down. I don't know what the fuck I'm in a crack house. This is what I'm talking about, right? That's the.
But you ain't. But this is what I'm talking about.
Talk to me.
And you was in the crack house and your mom and them.
That's a fact, bro. That's a fact.
Where you at now?
I'm here talking to you.
So subconsciously, that shit ain't had no effect on you.
It had a lot of effect on me.
Well, it affect you in a positive light though,
negative.
Because if it was negative, you wouldn't be where you was at.
That's not true.
It held you back. Did it hold you back?
It did though, and let me tell you why.
So tell us how you got to this point.
I got in trouble a lot, bro.
He might have had somebody in his life to shift.
There it is.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to get to that point. What was the shift?
So my cousin that left, you know what I'm saying? His uncle was one of my, like, let's say early mentors before I understood what a mentor was. They put bets on me I would never live to see 18. That's the kind of kid I was. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying?
Me too.
I was wilding, bro. You feel me, right? So, you know, like I said, it took me 3 elementary schools to graduate elementary school. I started getting kicked out of schools in the 4th grade for attempted. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I was that kid. Yeah. And I was only this big. Yeah, I was like a Tasmanian fucking devil. Because that's all I understood. You understand what I'm saying? I'm telling you, I made it through, like you said, the grace of God. There was something in me that I wanted to be better. But you know what I didn't know? How to be better, bro. I didn't know how to be better. That's why this platform is dope, because when we get individuals come here and say, I was successful, but I made mistakes. These are the mistakes I made. Success is not linear. Look at the mistakes I made. Look at I had goods, I had bads, I had really goods, but I had really fucking bads. This is what our culture needs to hear. Because if they only see people that come out and look like they were successful overnight and they don't understand that success is a journey, then they believe that shit and they start doing a lot of stupid shit to shortcut the path to success. I'm saying my path wasn't shortcutted, bro. I just happened to be fortunate enough. I beat on my cases, but I've been arrested between 9 and 11 times. You understand? I've never been to prison. I've been in jail a bunch of fucking times. I just ended up being.
I never was in jail. I went to jail one time.
But see,
and it was for a death penalty case, double murder.
Right.
And I beat it in trial.
That's what I'm saying. So that's what I'm saying. So like I said, like I beat all my cases. You know, again, everybody's story is different. I'm just saying, like, I'm not no angel, bro. I would never sit here and be like I'm an angel, bro. So I'm. And all my shit. And let's be clear, right? And I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. And none of my cases ever had anything to do with drugs. They always extreme violence. Extreme violence, right? But all I'm saying is, right, it took somebody like maybe one of you guys to sit me down and be like, yo, young blood, yo, let's talk, man. You wilding. What are you doing? Let's talk, bro. Like, what's your goal? What's your aspirations, right? But I'm not gonna respect you. Like, we all from different hoods. You from Chicago, I'm from New York, but a hood is a hood, bro. Can we talk real? Yeah. A hood is a hood. The different buildings mean nothing, but poverty is poverty, right? So poverty happens everywhere, right? And struggle happens everywhere. So it's for us to be able to have fellas like you guys as role models to look up and say, well, he made it. And you know why I'm gonna believe it? Because I can relate to him. Yeah. Because look at me, big dog. I can relate to you because I know what? You went through some of the same shit I went through. The problem that we have nowadays is a lot of the people that they want us to look up to, we can't fucking relate to. You ain't been through what I've been through, nigga. You was silver spoon. You ain't like you said, like you ain't never been through nothing. You ain't never been raised in. Why would I believe
you never know what a person been through till you talk to them.
I mean, that is true, but you could assume by
I believe everybody in the world got a story and everybody been through something. And just because we might have been through extreme vices and that, it could be a little white girl and she gets headaches because the fucking sun brights too in her eye. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I can respect
there's different shit in the world that affect people differently. So it's
I can respect that.
You know, I don't feel like nobody's trauma, even mine. Nigga, I've been shot up, kidneys gone.
Right.
Nigga, everything in the way you could think can possibly happen crazy, nigga. Like ain't no excuses though. It's just like everybody got a story.
But you know,
it's how the story ends. I mean, how you switch it, like your story.
Right.
7-year-old kid in a crack house, but now you run a pie house hanging out with a bunch of millionaires and billionaires. You know what I'm saying?
But you still had to come to a point, like you said, where you decided to change your story. And you had to be strong enough to make that transition. Like, let's be clear, homie. I signed my paperwork. My mom signed my paperwork at 16. I should have graduated high school 17, probably like 16 and a half. I was that advanced. But I was getting so much money, I was cutting it. I was doing crazy. I scored a 1460 on my SAT and never went to fucking college.
I went to 8th grade and stopped.
You know
they
why?
gave me the dope line in the building.
That's what I'm telling you, because I was getting so much money. I was like, if I go to college, I'm gonna have 15 babies. You feel me? Yeah. So I went into the military, bro. I became a trained killer. I'm a Marine. I went overseas and I was overseas for years. I was already a killer. I became a certified trained killer through the military. But what I'm saying is, it's still a transition of understanding where you were to where you want to be, and can you be strong enough to make it? The problem that we have with our society is not many of us that can break that loop. Like the Alpos and the rich boys. I can leave. I got money, but will the streets still love me if I leave? Will you give up the life for the fame or the money or the glory instead of, you know what I'm saying?
You know what they say in the game? It's more than one addict in the situation.
Yeah, right. You know what I'm saying? So when we create, so when Mike and Bandman create events like this, right? And you guys give up your time, because you could be doing anything else. We talk about it, right?
Well, actually, I manage Kevo. My job to be.
I'm just saying, but Kevo, realistically, Kevo could have said no. He could have said no.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Right? He could have said no. So what I'm saying is, it takes events like this to bring like-minded people together, to show them that, look at us. Where you from?
Chicago.
Where you from? Chicago. I'm from the Bronx. So I'm from Forest Project. Same project as Fat Joe.
Forest Project. Huh?
I'm from 730.
I'm from over there. You know, I'm locked in. I'm the one who had Lil Mouse hella band.
See what I'm saying?
We came over there and stayed there for months.
See what I'm saying? I'm from 730. Homie Fat Joe from 1000. Niggas know my name out there like,
Prospect Street, right?
That's a fact. 163rd.
163rd. I go to the little bodega.
That's a fact.
Look at me.
So show you how valid it is. Mike Barron said, y'all want to come to the hood? I said, nigga, pull up. It's nothing.
Oh no, it's love over
Watch me though. He said, no, I want to come to the hood. I said, nigga, I'm the big homie, nigga. It's nothing. Brought him to my hood, walked him through my hood. So he was like, yo, how dangerous is this? I said, let me explain something to you. The person that you look at that is least likely that you think would get you, that's the first one that's gonna get you. Rolling by in a wheelchair with a pit bull in a wheelchair by so fucking coincidence. Mike like, motherfucker in a wheelchair gonna stick me up on some movie shit, right? I'm like, who, that nigga? That nigga is the worst nigga. Gave him the call. He came over.
Shout out to Computer and them over there in the projects.
Computer's my homie.
You go over there in your projects and ask about big folks from Chicago.
Hold on. You fuck with Computer?
Go to your projects in New York on Prospect over there and ask them nigga about that big dude, big folks from Chicago.
Computer government. Watch this. Computer government name is George.
Yeah.
See, you see that?
And, rest in peace to my boy Fatable.
Oh, you already know that?
Yeah, rest in peace to him, my niggas.
So, but you look, so you know I'm validated. Like I gave the nigga government. Computer's government name nigga is George. Nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like,
we asked all my guests, my mom made them. What was the one moment that changed your mindset? I gotta stop generation.
When I beat a double homicide in court. When I beat the death penalty.
That's what he said.
And I walked out and I said, God gave me another life. Then the second time, I'm like, I got shot up from head to toe through my neck all down my left side.
Right.
And I said, yeah, I think it's about time to go do something else.
Yeah. right. Bro,
I can't keep coming pulling up a computer in there.
No, bro, but
hey, one thing I want to ask you about the projects over there, man. They still in them hallways with them big garbage bags full of weed, or garbage.
That's a fact.
But they sell brown weed over there.
Hey,
I was so mad. I'm cursing niggas out there.
Hey, Mike seen that shit and said, what the fuck is this?
And they selling it like a motherfucker.
He said, what the fuck is this? That's a fact. That's a fact.
Back in the day.
That's a fact.
But where you from?
Yeah.
I'm locked in, boy. That's family.
Boys.
I'm locked in.
Again, look, he from Chicago, right? But we talk about not being 10 toes down and never being a fraud. Look how what you said something. I gave you the niggas government. You know I know who you talking about, nigga. I gave you this nigga's guy. I can tell you his last.
He gonna be geeked out of him out. That's my nigga too. They always think I don't got time to fuck with people. I forget about like, I love all my people.
What you say, like I met the nigga Chadeo, CEO, big homie.
So you know, do you probably know Big Cuz from BMF?
Bro.
Like you know that's my brother, and like you know him and his brother Bull, my cousins, and then you know that we had the company called Hella Benz Music Group where we had the little boy Lil Mouse that went double damage with Lil Wayne on Dedication 4.
Let's go viral, nigga. How you feel about that shit?
What's that?
They talking about the BMF. Now you want to go? Oh no, see, I wasn't even going to. I wasn't going to touch that. I wasn't going to touch that. I ain't going to lie.
Like I told you before, I get paid to do interviews. For that question right there,
I wasn't going to touch that.
Where the invoice? You want to send it? Who else send invoice?
Like real shit. I don't give a fuck about what you do, whatever.
Shout out to Lil Me. Shout out to Mimi though. That's my little nigga, man.
I wasn't gonna touch that. I'll be honest.
Breaking the curse. If you don't break the curse, then what are you doing? You broke the curse, didn't you? What was your mama? I made the moment when your mama looked at you and said, "Nigga, what was that?" That's what I care about.
My mama.
Wait, you got one. Gang. You got one.
You don't get no fuck as long as she
our mama's a little different. Well, I'm gonna give you some real shit on my mama. Shout out to my mama. My mama a Black Stone Free Ranger, right? I come from nothing but gang back.
Yeah, it's a fact. It's a fact.
But intelligent people though, not no ignorant broke motherfuckers.
We gonna get it. We gonna get it 10%.
Well, my mama, she congratulated with, you know what she congratulated me for? And there's some real shit, and I ain't never even said this on no.
Yeah,
and I swear to God, some real shit.
Yeah.
Thank you, bro.
She was proud of me that I killed them 2 niggas and I ain't let them kill me and I came home.
Wow. Message. I thought you were gonna give the school bell on that shit, nigga. That's
I swear to God.
Real, my nigga.
I used to be feeling down when she come visit me, like, man, I'm trying, man. I feel shame, like they don't let y'all down type shit. And the shit costing me.
Yeah.
She's like, hell no. She's like, man, thank you for you making it. And not, you know what I'm saying? And me not going to a funeral. She's like, so man, like, nigga,
I'm gonna keep it real with you, my nigga. In 190 episodes, we ain't never had an answer like that. In 190,
never had difficulty on your shit.
190 episodes, my nigga. We ain't never had no fucking answer like that. That's so real, my nigga. Like, that's real, bro. What about you, Big Homie? Talk to me. Talk to us, bro. You say you ain't never had a feeling like that, right? It gotta be a moment for you, bro. It gotta be a moment for you, bro. Ain't no right or wrong.
Took the whole show, man.
Let me ask you
the rack with Big Bro.
So look, you know why we ask that question, right? Because a lot of us is mama's boys.
Come on.
Hear me out. Look, hear me out, right? Because a lot of us was raised by mama.
I was raised with my mama like brothers and sisters. So my grandparents raised me.
No, me too. But you know, because a lot of urban kids get raised without their fathers, we cherish the way our mothers feel about it. That's why cousin likes the mama I made a moment, not the father, not the father I made a moment, right? It's the moment where the person that gave you motherfucking life, bro. Look at me. That gave you life. Like, you feel me?
But you know,
that you made her proud, right?
I hate that conversation because
talk to me.
Before that lady was able to even have you inside of her, where the fuck you come from?
I mean, you know, pops,
your daddy, he held your ass in there till he shot up your mama. So don't ever, I hate to credit the fathers and all that, bro. It don't matter because the motherfucker was a single mama or none of that shit, bro. You come from your father. Your mama housed you. And delivered you.
We're not discrediting, right? My cousin lived a different life from me. Let's be clear.
Okay.
His mother and his father still married to this day.
Beautiful.
To this day.
Right. I'm about to say nigga hungry and then get some
and not estranged, married, and separated. I'm talking live together and every day. That's a fact.
Oh wow. Shout out to mom and pop.
Right. So I'm just saying, like, for the people that grew up with the absentee father, bro. So even though he aided in giving us life, a lot of people be like, you know what we call them? Sperm donors, right? And I'm pretty sure you've heard.
I mean, I could call women a bunch of names.
No,
we don't want to go there. We don't want to be just called sperm donors, bro.
Hear me out, though. Hear me out.
You know what I'm saying?
Hear me out. Again, I can stand here and say, no, I am the abnormality because, nigga, I raised my kid as a single father from fucking like a year and a half to 24 years old. My son in the military, in college, and never had a.
And where your son come from?
From these nuts, nigga, these nuts. But
guess what? Yeah. This is how I feel, G. This is how I really feel. Your nut, your son that was in your nuts could have went in any of these motherfuckers that came out.
But all I'm saying is, for people that, again, we connect with the person that's with us the most. Can we agree to that? Whether mother or father, right? As a child, you will end up connecting with the parent that has the most influence on your life. Can we connect to that? Right? So my son is closer to me because I raised him 90% of the time. If you were raised by your parents or your grandparents, you're going to have a closer connection because that's the person that you spent the most time with. So that's why my cousin just says, like, the mama I made it moment, because statistically, more women stick around regardless of their economic situation than men do.
It just and listen, look, this is what I want.
That's what he's ready for. There we go. He ready now. Now he ready to go.
This is what I want to ask you, though, bro.
You want me to lower this, bro?
Yeah. And let me ask you this. What if one parent is more of a go-getter they want to go out there and chase the bag more than the other parent. That forces the other parent to take over.
But then that parent's absent.
Exactly.
That's what's going on in my life.
That's what's going on in my life.
I live in Phoenix. My kids live in Chicago.
That's what's going on in my life.
In their life.
That's a contradiction.
Like
how did you
from
chase
way
the
from
bag?
Phoenix, they could still feel my breath on their neck. You know what I'm saying?
Right. How did you chase a bag and raise a son at the same time? Or you wasn't chasing the bag the last 24 years of his life, and
you just super dead. I know you read books because you're smart. You from that project, so you read Poor Dad Rich Dad.
Yeah, I read I read that shit.
I got like 3 copies of that.
I read it in the Feds.
He should have never told me where he was from. He one of my guys.
Rich Dad Poor Dad changed my motherfucking life.
Yeah,
simple.
The problem
I was in the Feds. That bitch changed my life. It was 3 sentences out that motherfucker. I said, oh yeah, I know what I gotta do when I get out this motherfucker.
Ain't nothing to play with.
But
you'll never let another man come around your son and your son look at him like greater than you.
No, but can I ask whether that moment changed? I know niggas that nigga, I got family doing 55 right now. Nigga, that still got 20 left.
Right.
I got niggas that took 55 and smiled because they killed their best homie.
I'm gonna tell you what I
Tell me
did.
that shit. What's that shit?
I did.
Shit, nigga, I'm coming home and nigga, I'm gonna get to the shits.
Right.
Nigga, I seen that money in that motherfucker. That's what it is.
Seen that
I'm doing, nigga. I'm doing what other niggas ain't doing. You feel me? I'm sitting down in the library with multi-millionaires, niggas that did one thing that got them pinched, but they got millions.
Right.
You feel me?
Some people waste their time in jail. Some people develop a whole new life.
That's a message. That's a message.
The best thing that ever happened to me was going to prison, nigga.
That's something. For a lot of us. For a lot of us.
I need you to say that again.
I just told you.
I need you to say that again. Hold on. Look in the camera and say that again, bro.
The best thing that ever happened to me was going to prison.
Wow.
It wasn't because a nigga was scared what he was.
Right.
A nigga was scared. You know how niggas be scared when they get out. Oh, yeah, I don't want to go back to prison. No, man. I seen shit. It shit opened my eyes to the bag. I'm like, man, I could be doing something else with my time and making way more money.
Wasting your time. Yeah.
Yeah, it
you
is,
feel
bro.
me?
Yeah, it is.
Fuck, you already know. I could have been doing. I could be making legal. Man, I'm gonna tell y'all something.
Here we go.
Legal money gonna go way farther than dope money.
That's a fact.
It take the same amount of time to close $1 million deal from $1,000 deal.
And
The
same energy.
The same energy.
You just gotta think bigger. Your mind just gotta be. Once you get in them type of rooms and shit, once you get around those type of people, it's gonna start. Your mind gonna start exploding and thinking at another level.
You gotta already see yourself in that position.
There you
gotta visualize everything that before it happens.
Yeah, there you go.
To me, in our life, me and Kevo both agree on this because like I told a story about Kevo in jail. The nigga had $1 to his name, but he said he's gonna have every color Lambo truck, which there was no Lambo truck yet. But he knew about them coming out.
Yeah, because we had the books in that.
Yeah, that's what he was saying.
I'm
like,
that bitch with the magnet.
What? This
the one I want. This the one I want.
No. I've been knowing Kevo way before you.
So what was that moment? Like he said, I'm a visualizer.
This when I started managing Kevo, he was in the feds already. He had just went to the feds.
But what made you want to manage him?
I mean, he called and asked me to manage him.
But you still had to say yes. What was the thing?
And it was a thing because I'm a hard yes. Because I only want to deal with shit that I kind of got my hands already right. I know 100% about.
No, we see that.
And at the time,
we see that.
At the time, I ain't know 100% about Kevo. Right, his name was all fucked up in Chicago, but I know Chicago, so I know like that's just hate. If you don't come, you gotta come with paperwork. You just talking. You there to get yourself right. You talking about somebody doing police and
respect that.
Chicago is a very hateful city.
It's a jealous place.
Right. That motherfucker is
a jealous place.
They gonna pull you. That bitch is crap.
It requires you to be a monster to really just kind of look past the haters. Like me, I don't even know if I got haters or not.
Right.
I know when I go home, it's only gonna be one way. It's gonna be always the same way. You know what I'm saying?
You know what Mike said?
Yeah. Talk to me.
He said haters are the motherfuckers that didn't live their dream.
That's what he said.
I call that outside.
What about the niggas that don't have no dream? They don't know no.
Everybody has a dream. They just not gonna have it.
I don't agree with that one, G. Everybody don't got a dream. I deal with a lot of people, a lot of niggas. Young niggas. Way before Kevo and all this stuff. Here's the reason why Kevo came to me. I deal with a lot of the young ones, even from where y'all from.
That's a fact.
So it's like,
I just feel like everybody has a goal, bro.
You don't think
what I think it
go to
is
sleep and want to
nigga,
be
you
better?
from the projects, niggas. Cut it out. We talking about podcast. You know it's some motherfuckers you see every day that don't got shit to do and they don't want to do shit.
That's
you see a nigga on that motherfucking bitch down there, boy, go downstairs. It's right there from yesterday.
That's a fact.
They still they don't got nothing to sell and nothing. They just sitting there talking.
That's a fact.
I'll go to the store with computer, go get me some weed, and come back, dude. I'm still right like fam. I'm still right there. We got you, Poppy. Message. Going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going nowhere. No, they know me where you from. Like I sit around the project and talk to them for days, boy. When I go to New York, what's so funny? I don't stay at no motherfucking fancy hotel. You know where I stay at? In the Forest Projects.
Hey, man.
Because I like to smoke my weed. They bring me all the hoes and just.
Hey.
I'll be and they be all Dominican bitches too. No black Indian girls. Hey, shout out to computer.
Man, hey, listen to me, man. Y'all don't even hey, I don't even know why you did that. Why you just do that? Why you do that? Why you do that on this motherfucker? Why did you do that?
Nah, that's crazy.
Because I could go a million miles per hour about that.
Yo,
right now. They disbarred me from this motherfucker.
What's the best gem you got a nigga that's still in the field that didn't accomplish the shit? What's the best gem?
Nigga, your ass. I was in the streets, but you was in the streets.
Yeah, my nigga.
I'm really from the rack, though.
I'm from the projects, though. So project niggas is always a little different. We got
I checked the youth like nigga that was gay.
He from Saturday night though. He from some shit too though.
Yeah.
No, one thing that stuck with me to this day, and I was about 13, doing what I do, and one of my homies told me, right, and I ain't gonna tell you what we was doing at the time, but he told me this though, and it stuck with me, it stick with me through everything. Facts. And he said it, he started laughing, he just like, hey, main thing, stay focused and don't panic.
Okay.
I use that in everything I do.
Okay. And don't panic.
That's it.
You're not thinking though when he say that, you really got to think about what he's saying.
Yeah. Main thing, don't panic.
Don't panic.
Stay focused. So say me and bro, I'm over there, probably they be fucking with the knives over there, heavy, right? So we over there, boom, family, hit them motherfucker. Yeah. What the fuck? I be over there, so I know how to get out. He done hit him up on the elevator while we all on there.
That's a fact.
Now we can get to hit. Oh shit! Hey, stay focused on what you got going on, man. Don't panic. I ain't stab you. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what's going on.
Let me
real shit. That's real shit I ever got. I learned.
Let me make you laugh. The funny shit is Mike Barron went through that. So Mike Barron, when he came to the Bronx, we went to the bar first. So we at the bar by Yankee Stadium.
Okay.
We had no plan.
No
plan. We told the nigga meet us at Yankee Stadium.
Yeah.
Right.
Yankee Stadium at 10 in the morning. Nigga pulled up at 10:30 like, yo.
He wanted the tour. He wanted the tour. So when we talk about stay calm, don't panic. In the bar, so we telling them like, yo, listen, this is where we from. This is how niggas act. Crazy shit is, so we do music too.
Okay.
So while we in the bar, again, you can't plan no shit like this. We in the bar. People walk in the bar that bought Cuzzo mixtape.
Okay.
So $5. Nigga, so 4 CDs for $5 a pop.
So girls walk in and Cuzzo said, I know you. She said, you don't know me. He said, you's a motherfucking lie. You bought Love Sex, the mixtape twice, bitch. You bought it twice. She said, I love that favorite CD. Right. So watch it, right? So Mike in there. So we see that, and then we get a couple homies that just came home. Again, just happened to walk into the bar. And like, oh no, these niggas is valid. As we outside talking, smoking cigarettes, I get another homie that walked by.
We start G'ing it up.
Piecing it up. He like, oh no, you with the big homie, nigga, you good. So when Mike was like, yo, I want to walk through the hood, we walked through the hood, and like that's what we was talking about. Like, it's the pain, right? Cuzzo, like, do you understand what it takes to walk a nigga through the hood and be safe? Like, nigga took me.
You know how much pain
you know how much pain I put in there?
We had to put in.
No, I get it.
You know how many times I got shot out and stabbed? Nigga, you know what I
mean? To get disrespect, to walk anybody over here.
Yeah. Now he should walk you through. Let's be clear, nigga, because your wife was in the car and your kids was in the car. Like, to be able to walk anybody that you was with your family through the hood, and you walking through solid gold Rolex, Gucci outfit, nigga necklace, and niggas
out the window like, who the fuck is
you
that?
Mexican? Let's be clear. On his head. First of all, nigga, you Mexican in a black and Puerto Rican hood. Right? Look at me. Niggas see you when you. Niggas see you when you walk through the hood like, oh nigga, you don't belong here. Tennis is nigga Gucci jack. Oh nigga,
Nigga said,
yo.
He said, nigga, keep your chain up.
I said, nah, don't tuck it in.
Nigga, what we doing?
Nigga, you good.
Nigga said, yo, you good. This is her. You gonna walk through my hood.
Yeah.
Nigga said, yo, bad child, what up, nigga? And he looked at Mike, looked him in the face, and you know why you good out here? Because of this man, because of these niggas, because they put it in out here.
Fact.
And nigga said, you know how? He said, how you get that? He said, because we lead with love. Nigga.
Lead with love.
Exactly.
We lead with love.
That's what I'm saying, right?
This is what we do.
This is
how we live.
But you know what? It was important to show that because again, we created this platform for multiple reasons, but the main reason is to say, all right, bro, you're successful at whatever you do, but that's not the only thing that you do. It's not the only thing that you do. Right off the bat, we could say one thing guaranteed y'all got in common: you a son.
Mm-hmm.
You might be a brother,
you motherfucking
uncle, a lover, a best friend. You might have a work position with a title, manager, whatever, but you more than your title.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That's why we created this platform, because here's the problem, bro. Statistically, there's not a lot of us that make it out. That's the real. Doesn't matter. Hear me out, bro. Doesn't matter. Chicago, New York, Jersey, Philly. It's hoods everywhere, my nigga. And niggas give it up and get killed every fucking where. You dig me?
Yeah.
So
Everywhere.
we created this platform, right? Because our culture, if they don't see it, if they don't hear it, they don't believe it. So they need to hear from you. They need to hear from you to say, yes, I'm successful now, but it wasn't linear. Like you said, nigga, I done got hit. I done been to jail. I beat this case. I done did this. They need to see that we made mistakes, bro. Right?
For every mistake you make, just take it as a lesson, learn, and keep going.
Lessons, right?
It's a loss.
You feel me?
That's when it's a loss.
And they're gonna look at you and say, oh shit, homie, look like me. And they're gonna look at you and say, oh shit, homie, look like me. And they're gonna look at you and say, homie, I can relate to him because he's been through some shit just like me.
Right.
This is why we create this platform. Be clear, this is why we flew 3,000 miles, nigga, from New York to come to this motherfucker.
We a two-man crew.
You understand? You understand? Be clear, like,
we gonna unplug everything and unplug
should take an hour and a half to set all this shit up. You dig me? Mike said, come hang out.
He said, no.
Hang out, nigga. Come hang out. You hear me, blood? Hear me, blood? Niggas said, come hang out. I said, hang out. Coming to hang out. We're going to come and work and help promote your brand. And that's what we're doing for you as a brother.
Next time, nigga.
And not only did we do that, but we landed and said, we know 17 people here. We're going to make a bunch of phone calls and have Adidas and maybe McDonald's and maybe this company pull up to the venue. So now maybe next year when you do this shit, you got national sponsorship. Holla at me.
Mm-hmm. Come on, what
you feel me, bro?
We coming out of pocket for this.
This is the shit that we talking about. You understand? So that's why when we set up this room, this is for y'all to come down and tell y'all stories, because we have to grow from this. We got to break the cycle from this. Motherfuckers got to see you guys living and shining and prospering and be like, yo, it's possible,
I done been through some pain to get y'all this shit.
Yeah. We have the pain.
I can't even fucking walk.
Why do New York motherfuckers thrive on motherfucking pain? That's all true.
Yeah, we need it.
Wow. If it wasn't no pain, so y'all would not be okay.
We need the pain to know it's real. Huh?
Yeah.
Wow. That's a fact. We need what I said, the culture, bro.
Yeah,
we need to feel the pain, hear the pain, to know you real, right? Yeah. So be like, oh nah, son gangster. I'm fucking gangster, right? And he get a pass, right? Because other than that, nigga, we look at you like, get the fuck out of here, my nigga. You better get the fuck out of here before we rob your ass, nigga. Like, you about to be food in this hood,
New
nigga.
York
like,
is horrible with that. I think if we rob a lot of motherfuckers where we from, but it's just like in LA too. But people never really talk about how many people just really get robbed. They robbing each other. Niggas broke. They rob him. He got robbed. Like, that's a robbing ass place.
Let me make you laugh though, and I'm from there, but let me make you laugh, right?
I love
so
New York.
there's always a big debate, right, in New York over like who's the craziest borough, Bronx or Brooklyn?
South Bronx.
Right? So watch me. So, but the funny shit is, nigga, I'm from the South Bronx. Like, I'm from the South Bronx. He's from Parkchester. He's not from the South. He's from the mid Bronx. Yeah. I'm from South Bronx.
It's grimy down there. You'll get your white ones dirty in South Bronx.
The funny shit about it is, everybody that you talk to that's gangster be like, Bronx. Like, they always name the Bronx as the dirtiest, grimiest borough.
It is.
Even Brooklyn niggas from
the way. Listen, bro. I've been coming to New York probably before y'all, like, not before you was alive, but. Bro, South Bronx is the grimiest shit ever, bro. You feel like you gonna get robbed.
Right.
You feel like, man, fucking Dominicans, they talking fast, he talking quick, and everything is quick. Everything is like
weird.
You like,
I ain't never been to that.
Fuck down. What the fuck? Like, my niggas that's from there, they go crazy, man. Computer, they love hard though. Yeah. That's one thing I know about New Yorkers. The reason why they so aggressive and they go so crazy on the motherfuckers, they love just as hard. They love, and when the person love like that make them crazy.
That's what I'm saying.
I feel like that's what Chicago don't got though. You know, we love.
No, we have less stuff.
Yeah, we don't.
We love to hate. We love to hate some shit.
That bitch so cold, man. Boy.
We love to hate shit, man.
I love this, man. I love this shit, man. Y'all niggas from the rack, man.
No, I just want to turn y'all shit up one time, man. I'm gonna get out of here, man. Shout out to Forest Project. Shout out to Computer and them, bro.
Big Bronx.
Listen, bro.
Come on, man.
I was over there, boy. We was eating pizza. Let me tell you one story about over there. Why I never go back over there and hang out. I love y'all, but I was over there, we hanging out with Computer with Lil Mouse, Big Cuz, BMF. We was hanging out. We was up, like, way up in one of the buildings that's right off Prospect, right there, way up and shit. We looked down at the bodega. That we've been eating pizza and all these good ass
dollar slices and shit.
Gee, when that bitch closed that night, we smoking, looking out the window. They throw garbage out the window too, and they probably they don't got no respect. They throw their garbage out the window and it be sitting at the top of the little shit. Like you don't get violated in our project days. They're supposed to fuck you up, but over there it's terrible. But then I'm looking out the window, right, G, and the Computer he's like, I freaked out for real on him. He just like, holy, I can't control this shit, bro. We've been eating sandwiches out there, motherfucker, hella big ass fat slices of cheese pizza. Bro, when that bitch closed that night, we looking out the window blowing the shit, G, man, it's rats this long, bro. Running in and out that bitch.
Like
in my mind, all I'm thinking is them bitches been nibbling on them big ass slices of cheese pizza.
Niggas eat your Tim. Niggas eat your Tim off your foot.
That shit was delicious. They're like, damn.
Unfortunately, we gotta wrap this up. They talking about we gotta be out of here.
Oh yeah, we're going then.
Let's
all right, man, let's just make a quick toast, man. I just want to thank you.
My name.
I'm gonna make a toast to my brothers, man. Like real talk. We're gonna make it happen. When niggas come to New York, red carpet.
No, especially you.
Red carpet.
No, I'm not saying you never, nigga. You.
I ain't gonna lie. I tell y'all some real shit about y'all. New York, like over there. I got niggas with that hella band shit tatted on their neck. My shit was like a gang.
No. I'm gonna tell you a real story.
None of my niggas out there, they real crazy. They got razors in their neck. No.
I went outside to go to get a drink. He said, I know you. He said, Slim Dollars, nigga. Slim. No, nigga, I thought it was Slim from our nigga. Nigga, he pulled up a picture and did a FaceTime with a Slim, and I knew the other nigga.
Oh,
and I knew the other Slim. I said, nigga, what up, my nigga?
See?
Didn't know the nigga. So I said, yo, son, that's crazy.
Go to show you if you try to fake the funk, how quickly you can
get fucking exposed. So for that, man,
it's like I said yesterday in the what's the name, bro. Everything, the real way to get rich and to have wealth and have motherfuckers around you is off relationships, bro. You got to build a circle of people. Like I said, it ain't a place in America I can't go, almost in the world I want to say, but every state, I'm going to pull up and I can go to their worst place, or we got money, I can go to the highest, I can go to Manhattan and stay on top of whatever tower, but I'd rather go on 165 Prospect instead of
You got the best tacos and 4 chicken wings with fried rice. We're gonna shut it down. First of all, we got to talk about communication. That's crazy. So we're talking about going to 12. It's 5 hours. It's not you know saying like it's a $5 difference. Yeah. Take the picture real quick, bro.
I consider that like if I'm able to go up there, I buy the bean something, I'm calling them over there. Like, oh, me, that's all I have. That's all I need. Now, I'm gonna say, no, I said, Sean.